Okay, checking Twitch.
Nothing yet from Twitch.
Okay.
I
Oh,
just
How are we
what's
doing
funny
on
is all
Vaughn?
the
it just
what's
barely
funny is all
started.
the computers at my work all have 8 gigs of RAM.
Yeah, that's mainly civil versus a more, so I say, game oriented.
Oh, when I got this computer, which was it was originally a work computer for a company, it was all set up with 8 gigabytes of RAM. So
Yeah, so you see my point. That's standard and basic.
All right.
Also, we are good on Twitch, at least as far as us. I haven't heard second on Twitch yet.
Lots of ponies to and fro, getting merchandise on grow. And I wish I could run this for Christmas this year. Damn it.
By the way, you are good, so Twitch is working fine.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's enough of that. All right, everybody. Okay, so it looks like we are all set to go. Let's go ahead and get the Christmas feels on. And we are starting in 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to the Brony Show, episode 373. And I am your host here, Circuit Main. And yes, welcome to December. Welcome to the month of Christmas. Halloween has passed, turkey time has done, and now we are in for the most most wonderful time of the year, in all honesty. True, it's been over commercialized a little bit. Toys are rampant. We have that creepy elf on the shelf that kind of stares at us, and it's really weird and creepy, and they made a breakfast cereal based on it now. I have no idea why they did that. But we're here to bring all the good stuff of the Brony community and the good stuff of Christmas. But, of course, I'm not here to do this by myself. No, we have a great cavalcade of panelists here. We, of course, have Deathlight Productions, who's donning his Santa hat.
Yep.
We have Textalion, who is donning his Santa car horn.
Oh, 23 days to go.
We have Toakoi, who is shoved up the chimney.
I can't see anything! Are you sure this is a good idea?
I'm
Yes,
sure it's fine.
It's the perfect idea. And we also have Suki of the Otaku Ascended, who basically looks like a younger version of Santa Claus.
I shaved my beard, damn you.
Actually, I was talking about the hair, the OC hair, and kind of the weird bluish thing. It just kind of
Oh, I was
no.
about to say, because the hair's not there either in real life, so yeah.
No. I've seen your hair in real life. No. I'm meaning the OC, but no.
How much hair is gone? How much hair is gone in real life?
You probably dipped your head in Nair.
Nair
that-
hair.
No, I've tried things like that. They actually don't work that well for me.
They unfortunately worked really well for me, but that was 8 years ago or 10. I don't know. It was too long and stupid. But anyway. But now we're here to bring you all of the Brony silliness for this weekend. Of course, we are here to bring you we're here to bring you Christmas for this year, and it's definitely a joyous time. Sorry, I'm kind of I'm a little shaken up. That video always does something to me. It makes you feel good, but it also kind of makes you want to cry a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. But in any case, well, let's warm up our vocal cords a little bit and give me a chance to come back to earth here with a little bit of What's Up Brony, so we can warm up our vocal cords. Before we do that, though, let me just make a quick announcement here. To everybody, we are going to be looking at a pony dating simulator. This is actually the Ponytail Adventures by Spook Kitty. Of course, we are looking at the Safe for Work version for very obvious reasons. However, but yeah, we are looking at the Ponytail's Adventure Dating Simulator, so I hope you look forward to that. Along with that, since we are now at the cusp of the holidays, and a lot of you have friends and loved ones that you want to get Brony gifts for, we are also going to be bringing back our normal holiday event, where I make a few suggestions from different shopping avenues. Usually I try to keep them Brony-centered, in order to give you some ideas and places that you can go to either shop for yourself or shop for your friends. Either case, it's win-win. But now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's go ahead and warm up ye oldie vocal cords. So, I have to ask the pertinent question to you all. What's up, Bronies?
Well, as I said before the show started, I finally got a new computer, which I'll be setting up tonight. So I'm still running on my old one right now. And I'll let everybody else go, because all the rest for me is RP stuff and complaining about the cold and wishing it was actually colder, so I wasn't all soaked at work.
Oh, currently I'm printing a Johnny 5. I've said that I found online, and I'm reprinting some stuff because I'm like, okay, some of this is just breaking because how thin it is. But that's how it is. Otherwise, I worked 3 days in a row and ended on a double, almost 12-hour day. I was on 11 hours.
We all feel for you.
Well, about half of that was doing maintenance, so cleaning up stuff, changing filters for grease, and the other half was putting up a truck.
I said we all feel for you. Let it go.
But that's my day. So, how's the rest?
Alright, well, mine was pretty uneventful. Thanksgiving was fine. I did the normal work thing. I did holiday shopping. To be honest, it was quiet. It was, however, actually I do have a quick thing, now that I think about it a bit. Of course, the National Novel, or in this case, the National Pony Writing Month, ended a couple of days ago. Unfortunately, I did not get anywhere near my target goal. I was trying to get 50,000 words. However, complications arose that prevented me from being able to write as often and as well as I'd hoped. However, I did manage to write a few different chapters, and I think I got over 12,000 words. I haven't done a final tabulation. Of course, now that the month is over, and once I get it all together, so I can submit my final results, I am, of course, going to be incorporating some proofreaders and start to edit the chapters so they actually make some sort of coherent sense. And little by little, the fanfic I've been working on for a long time now will finally start to come to fruition. A little at a time, of course.
Yeah, I'm willing to help whenever you need it, boss.
In the meantime, though, so I'm getting back on track with doing things at random. So the lucky me, I actually was able to create some art for our little weekly challenge. So I look forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun, I'm sure, for everyone.
Also, Luna Star's having some error, so you might want to look at that.
I know, but I'm really not sure what in the world to make of that. I wish I could help Luna Star. Unfortunately, that's kind of above my head. But yeah, let us know if you need anything. In the moment, though, that's pretty much it for my part. Not really a whole lot going on altogether, other than just game purchases and other random shenanigans. So I'll go ahead. Anybody else have any other What's Up Brony going on with them?
No, but we need to change the category from Jackbox on Twitch.
We probably should, but I'm going to move you into the Toa corner anyway.
How dare you for bringing something up that actually is worth something?
I've started my evil plan.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
You'll find out eventually. Or maybe you won't.
Well,
see.
I know I helped Cole find something for his sister and other half of his sister.
Oh, no, that was just the start of my Christmas shopping. And actually, no, I found that thing on myself. Or on my own. But I appreciate the suggestions and such.
No problem.
Yes. Also, wait, half-sister? You mean brother-in-law?
Yes. I said the other half of your sister, which is your brother-in-law.
No, what? No.
What?
I don't know. This feels like something somebody comes up with when they get caught making a stupid mistake and they're trying to justify it.
Yeah, it just makes everybody else
I
look
said his
confused.
sister and his sister's other half.
Okay. I follow now. I don't have a brain.
Cole,
Yeah.
my brain is very special.
Guys, Thanksgiving just happened, and I made the most awesome apple crisp, and that's all I have to say. There we go.
I got
Awesome.
yams.
I got
And we
Chinese
use the
food.
good marshmallows, not those tiny ones, the big ones.
I went for
Wait,
Chinese
yams has
food.
marshmallows in it?
Oh,
Yeah, you
I
put
can make
yams.
apple crisp too.
Yep.
Cole,
Chinese
did you use
food.
Michelle Creamer's recipe?
Oh no, I just kind of like, I just use a standard recipe where it's just like, flour and brown sugar and the
Yes.
oatmeal.
Chinese food.
Yeah, that's what Michelle Creamer
And
does.
Toa, no. The way you said that, you sounded like you were cutting people in half.
Actually, it sounded more like he knew something about his sister that we didn't know, or his brother that we didn't know. That
Other half of his sister.
No,
My
like
sister's
the other
half,
like the other
which-
No. I thought he said like the other sister, and he was like, "Wait, I thought we were talking about my brother." Oh, does he know something we should? Oh god. Well, actually, DM12. Oh no, Best Buy. Never mind. No, wait, EB. Well, EB is GameStop here, but. Actually, I got a Resident Evil 2 used over at a GameStop for $19. That was nice.
Ooh, that is good, especially if it's the older edition.
Yes, I got the 1998 Resident Evil 2 instead of the brand new one for $19.
Nice.
Perfect sense.
Oh, that's
Anyway, but yeah, that's all gaming talk here. Well, no, I guess it is. We can talk gaming. We can talk about whatever we want. This is about what Bronies will talk about. But no, I got a couple of games. I also got basically the equivalent of an Instapot with a air fryer. So yeah, I basically got an all-in-one cooking utensil now.
Nice. Also, Commander, I'm sorry about your wisdom teeth.
But he stole a lot of gravy.
And that's good.
You know, Commander something wins. He wins automatically for stealing all the gravy. He stole all gravy.
Calm down there, Ed.
Okay, well, let's move on here. We do got quite a bit to talk about. So, the first thing I'm going to throw out here is our merchandise suggestions. Of course, normally I save this till later. However, I want to throw a big one out right off the bat because it's a little complicated. But so some of you who went to BronyCon might remember that they had the Twilight Sparkle Library Bookstore or something along those lines in one of the booths that did really well. Essentially, it had a lot of fanfics that were made into books and sold.
I mean, aside from the Traveling Pony Museum?
Other than the Traveling Pony Museum actually gets their books from Ponyfinder? No, Ministry of Image.
Well, you know what I mean. We have to make a...
Well, they have to make sure we get it correct. But in any case, so, in this case, though, they go through Lulu, which is a publishing company that basically publishes whatever you tell them to. Now, the reason I'm bringing up is Lulu is currently, right now, having a Black Friday sale. 25% off. Of course, if you're watching this in recording, they might have another sale going on just because of the holidays. I honestly don't know. But right now, if you're watching this and you like published fanfictions, you might be interested in this. Now, I do have... What I have for this on our show notes are 2 listings. From basically from the store. All of the people that have set up their books their fan fictions to allow them to be published through Lulu, and they also include links to these publishings. Now, the reason that we have to bring it up like this is because of the way that they have it set up. It's not in a hard link in Lulu. You have to go through the site. But yeah, you can actually get a lot of really high-rated fanfics from Lulu for currently you can see this listed as $30. You can get it for about almost $20. Of course, that's just a $30 one. They also have several paper jacket ones that are like $5, $6, $3 even. A lot of cheap fanfics. So, this is not just this one. Also, Pony Feather Publishing has another list of Lulu publishers. Some of them the same, some of them not. But all of this is done through the Lulu website, currently with a sale of 25% off. So I wanted to bring this up right off the bat here because this is only going for Cyber Monday, at least to my knowledge. And also, if any of you want to recommend maybe a fanfic or 2, I should probably grab and get published and put into my nice little collection of books, please feel free to do so. Ooh, Silent Ponyville collection.
Honestly, it takes a village.
Sam Rose's work, really good.
Yeah. Honestly, it takes a village is my vote because that was one of the really good Spike fan fictions that came out around 2012 and really expanded on that whole idea.
Yeah, the problem is it has to actually be listed here, so I don't know if that's in there or not.
Well, I don't know either, but that would be my only real suggestion aside from another series that I'm working on called a New Dragon in Ponyville.
Right.
That's another neat series, but...
Anyway, it's 30% actually. I forgot. It's not 25. It's 30%. Cyber Monday 30. But yeah, right now I got The Best Night Ever on paperback on a standby, and I'm looking for a few other books maybe, just because $3 for a single book seems kind of weird.
Not bad considering...
It's a good thing altogether. I'm not complaining. But let's go move on to another one. Now, who here likes Dockies?
Not really, but I'll sell them.
They are the best.
Yes, give them to me.
Well, we got Riley is here, who Riley is here, who actually does sell a line of Dockies. If you go to some of the pony conventions, you can see some of his Dockies there for sale. Granted, these
They're actually
ones
made by a variety of artists too, who all have listings on his website. Go check it out. There's a lot of good artist stuff on here, and yeah. And and by the way, they all know permissions, blah. Support artists.
Support the
out and
artists,
support
buy their
artists
crap.
by buying stuff to snuggle to.
Yep.
And
And
I know I want to. I especially have eyes on a lot of these. They're so cute.
they are cute. However, I do have to warn that if you do click on them, some of them do have a more lewd version that you can buy too. We're not encouraging you, but we're not going to discourage you either. Just exercise caution if you plan on buying a Dockie, and make sure you actually buy the right one.
That reminds me, I have a Dockie story circuit. Mind if I share?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, please do.
All right. So, for the record, I don't have any NSFW Dockies because I know that I sometimes invite people to my house and I don't want anything weird. But, so usually,
Coward.
if ever I know that there's anyone who's going to be coming by, I have a Sunset Shimmer Dockie that is on my bed, just on average. But whenever I know there's someone coming by, I cover it up because I don't need people thinking weird of me. So anyways, when I was in the process of buying my condo, right, I forgot which day the people would be coming by to take photos for the
Appraisal?
for the appraisal. Yes.
Hey!
I thought it was. I was like, I thought I was going to happen on Wednesday, and they're like, it is Wednesday. So they went through and got photos. I get home and I realize my Dockie is sitting out right front and center. And I'm like, oh no, and sure enough, it's in the photos. Which means everyone involved in the purchasing of my house from my end saw that. So yeah. So do note, if you ever do get a Dockie that is NSFW and you don't want everyone involved in your home buying to see that, or home selling, if that be the case, be warned. Just, yeah.
Yeah, exercise common caution, but yeah. At the same
I
time,
still
that's
have the
hilarious.
email with the official picture of it, so yeah. Oh boy.
Can you
Fun
give us the link to the Dockies you were looking at?
It's actually in the show notes. If you look in the backstage chat, you should see the show notes right there.
Oh, I saw the show notes. Which one is it?
It's the not the first one. Riley is here. It's Riley is here.
And by the way, just because we have a friend of the show that does it, Torben does good work as well.
Yeah, we'll probably talk about him a little bit later, though he's a little more complicated to get to. However,
he's a little bit pricey.
Yeah, that and he's in Germany, so.
Well, you know what I mean. It's still good stuff. It's just.
Well, here's some better stuff that's actually local. Well, local in the U.S.
Sky
Railroad. Sky Railroad. This is a quirky, fun guy that I always see at all of the different Brony conventions. However, I know some of you aren't able to get out there, and sometimes some of his merch isn't available just due to space. This guy has a lot of things. He has Prance, a card game of his creation, which is essentially like a bit of an offshoot of War, but with ponies, and also expansion packs that include drinking cards, OC cards, and even the YouTuber cards.
Analysis.
Yeah, analysis cards. Along with that, he also has Dockies as well, from all sorts of different ponies and different things. Spyro trains, literal trains.
Oh dear God! Why did you say this? Go run!
He already knows.
I already know. I've been tempted to get that in the past because that would be hilarious.
It would be hilarious.
The only thing I would say is a missed opportunity is he didn't put a caboose on the end of anything.
Yeah, but he has secret shipfic cards, both previous actual expansions to really funny knockoff ones like Skidoo's Parents, where the parents are actually cut out from the card. Granted, now we actually know what her parents are, but that's still funny as hell. Wall scrolls, mini pillows, keychains. There's a Twilight Sparkle library card. This guy has everything. And it's not just Brony stuff. He also has a few DuckTales. Definitely a good chunk of furry. Whatever
I didn't realize that you could get Twilight Sparkle's library card on his website. That is a thing I'm going to have to grab.
Yeah, he put a lot. He's putting a lot of his stuff on the site, and it does update pretty here and there. So you definitely want to keep an eye on it. But yeah, he's got a lot of great stuff. I actually have the Twilight Sparkle Ducky, a lot of the Prance cards, a lot of the Shipfit cards, the Twilight Sparkle library card. I think I also might have one of the mini pillows in here, and the face mask from him as well, though that's not for sale on this site at the moment.
I forget. Is he the one that you go to get the Shipfic Folder drinking game cards?
Not the ship. I don't know about the Shipfic Folder drinking game, but he does have the drinking game for Prance.
Oh, okay.
But he is the one to go to because Prance is his card game. So yeah.
Which
That makes
honestly,
sense.
I like that people have decided, hey, I want to make a God game.
No,
Okay.
I like it too. But yeah, a lot of great stuff. Be sure to check it out. It's really fun stuff, and yeah, some of it can be a little on the playful side, quote unquote, but nothing is extremely bad. You're not gonna see any. There's not gonna be anything here that you can't put on the wall of home. I wouldn't put some of the stuff at work, but then again, you know, I don't know where you work. My work would probably kill me, but
Hey, you got out of the hell part of that work, so
working on it. Anyway, that is the suggestions that we have for buying stuff. Let's go on to the news. And we're going to start off with the news with stuff that you can buy.
again,
Merchandise went aplenty this time. First off, My Little Pony cutie cuffs.
Sounds kinky. Where is it?
I'm sorry.
we all thought it. We all thought it as soon as he said it.
Honestly, it is kind of questionable, but basically these are the equivalent of little mini plushies with slap bracelets in their arms.
Oh.
So fun and games
Until you slap one on somebody's face and it latches on and they freak out.
Ooh, face under that. Face under.
Until the cloth is broke, and then you got that metal strap.
Actually,
Yeah.
I think they make them out of plastic.
Oh, they make it out of plastic now?
Yeah, I think they have to make it out of plastic. Slap bracelets don't really work well as metal.
No.
They work pretty well as spring metal.
Spring metal, yes, but that's also harmful.
All right. So the mission for the chat is get one of these and dissect it and come back.
Yeah,
with
cut
your
it apart.
I would bet money that it's going to be plastic at this point, just because it's probably one, cheaper, and two, less dangerous.
You heard it here, folks. Get Circuit's money by getting one of these and cutting it open.
There you go.
Or just
The
buy.
heads on these things are a bit concerning.
Nope,
Yeah.
you don't buy and cut it open. You buy all 6 of them, wrap them around your arms, and pretend that you're being attacked by little weird mutant pony plushies. Help! They won't let go.
It's perfect for your next Halloween costume.
Yes.
Ooh,
if
actually,
anyone
that would
wants
be
to know-
cool.
If
So
anyone
let's-
wants to know how you became a brony, just take a picture of yourself covered in these things screaming, and then show them that.
It's contagious. Now you know.
Now, here's a fun one we haven't done in a while: the random pony merch. Looks like
Ooh.
Equestria Daily finally has another random pony merch going on, so let's go and dissect it a bit. Over at the Burlington Coat Factory, a Rainbow Dash bag.
That's actually a pretty good dash bag.
I don't know. Looks a little on the small side to me.
Oh,
Next.
it's probably not meant for us.
In the Hershey Park gift shop, if you're really that desperate, there's a Fluttershy ornament.
Nice.
That's adorable.
I think I have one already, though. The same
Also,
one.
a good enough excuse to go to Hershey Park. Circuit, let's go to Hershey Park. I want chocolate.
Yes. They
As
give
long
you
as
free
they have,
samples, you
as
know?
long as they have coffee too, coffee flavored
I think
chocolate.
they have a coffee chocolate mix.
Then we're good. Let's do it.
Ooh, lunch boxes.
Pony lunch boxes at a Walmart in Quebec.
Curse
So-
you, Canada!
No, we got a perfect thing. We're just gonna get short circuit on it.
All right, we'll get the trucker and have him bring it down.
And also at Walmart, pony brushes.
That's a little bit disturbing.
Actually, that is a little disturbing.
So, before you could get ponies with little brushes to brush their manes, now you can get the ponies as brushes to brush their manes. Oh, how we have fallen. Or
Or have we
advanced?
risen?
I don't know.
No, we've risen.
Both?
Oh no, we've fallen. We've fallen. Walmart also has the cheapy pony baby plush, baby figures. And
Which,
the
thanks
little
to
baby Bucky
the-
Bumper pony baby figures.
Which, thanks to the sick little animation, Alicorn Baby Twilight's canon, so...
Let's see. It's Pinkie Pie wearing a Fluttershy disguise again. Brushy, brushy. Call that pretty lateral move. Bags at the Coat Factory. What madness is this? I love you, chat room. Pony handcuffs. It's all fun and games until a pony slaps in the face. And vaguely creepy finds him kind of cute. Girls love brushing hair. I can't. I honestly can't argue that. I really can't.
Nope.
So here is Rainbow Dash Hallmark Metal Ornament 2.0, which is slightly updated over at the Hallmark website, and I have to question that because I actually bought one of the metal ornaments that they had at Walmart, and I'm gonna knock over some of my.
Meanwhile, while Circuit's out in the way. Okay.
No, I'm here.
So
I'm
does
here.
that
I'm
look good
here.
to
Blah,
you
blah, blah,
guys?
blah, blah, blah. Quiet you. So I'm actually grabbing the same ornament. I actually have this ornament that I got from a Walmart. I don't see any differences really, though. Oh well. It's still an awesome looking ornament, though. By the way, it's completely flat.
I realize it would be flat because of how one-dimensional it is.
It's a little bit deceiving.
All right. And also a slightly updated Pinkie Pie Hallmark figure that was over at Menards. Also a Hallmark.
Big money at Menards.
Next, the MLP theme song in Japanese. Over at CD Japan.
That just sounds
What?
amazing.
Ooh.
Yeah. So yeah, they
That sounds
apparently have a
interesting.
cover song from this group here. I think that's Anime Gorillas.
Yeah.
Somebody gets my joke. Somebody gets it.
Yeah, I get it.
All right, well, let's go ahead and move on here. We still got more in the way of merch. Speaking of ornaments, here's another ornament that you can find over at Target. And I think Rainbow Dash has a problem.
She has no nose.
I think it's a little more than that, but that's probably a good way to start.
Well, the nose is the thing that I saw the first bit. Otherwise, the legs are together, and I really can't see where the rest of the green is.
DM12, darling, what have they done to you? Making it creepy. She looks like SpongeBob from the episode where he turned normal. Oh my god, she kind of does.
Hi.
And completely normal.
I love Commander's just what? Commander, I know that feeling, and I agree. What?
All right, so yeah, everybody's in agreement. Just like, what the hell? But yeah, it's an ornament, so if you really, really want to bonify your tree, there's that option. Now, who's ready for pony life? Too bad we're getting it.
Honestly, it's not bad so far. It is not bad.
Well, so far, we do have Entertainment Earth to thank for some more figures. Looks like Celestia and Luna are also part of the Pony Life, as we see Pony Life figures for them, as well as Equestria Girl figures for them. Luckily, the Equestria Girl figures are pretty much kind of the same little chibi-ish ones that we've seen before that are actually pretty good. And I admit, the Chibi Life one, the Pony Life ones don't look too bad either. Along with that, we also have the Fashion Wave, which is basically a bunch of the little figure of the Equestria Girl figures with a lot of dress clothing, stiff clothing. And I noticed that there are a lot of jackets here too, which honestly makes me wonder a hell of a lot of things, but I don't think I want to know the answers. So I'm going to move on.
Pony Life isn't out yet, it looks like.
No, it's
No,
not
it's
out
not.
yet, but they're advertising the toys pretty early, which isn't a surprise. You know, that's pretty much it's a Hasbro. They want the toys.
Also, I don't care. Applejack has overalls. I'm happy.
What is wrong with that statement, everybody?
Gee, I don't know. Although, to be fair, there's overalls on Twilight, too, it looks like.
Yay! She's joined the gang!
Sideswine overalls. Let's move on. So here's the Pony Life figures, of course. I've already seen them. Here's a little bit more of them. Of course,
I'm telling you, the open mouth thing is still freaky as hell. Everything else kind of works.
I gotta be honest, seeing the pony or the figures with all the clothing attachments and stuff, it just made me think of how back in the early 2000s with Lego, you used to be able to get a pack of just random hair accessories and stuff for Lego people, and just that. Does anyone remember that? Seeing that? In the
I
remember
remember
that,
that, but I'm thinking more Polly Pocket because of a twin sister I have.
So I have to ask, does that look like the face of Mercy to you?
No, that looks like the face of, why did you give me an open mouth instead of a drawn-on mouth?
What? No, that's
Exactly. It's the face that's going to kill you, Tella.
Yeah.
That looks like the face of acceptance. Accept your fate.
not. I don't know. I mean, no, the other ones they have pretty expressive eyes. This one they kind of look derped. Like she's just not quite there. Like, oh my
Well,
god.
she's also looking straightforward with, I'm going to kill you all.
That doesn't look straightforward. That looks like she's like way vacant. It's a very vacant stare. Like she is not there. There is nobody home.
Well, she does have I either say a bottle or a beaker as a cutie mark, so she could be high.
Oh my god, she's the freaking narc pony. She's not the narc pony. She's the drug pony. She's freaking Walter White.
Nah, I would go with Tree Hugger.
Somebody's got to make it. All right, well, let's go ahead and move on. Now on to a different little bit of merchandise here. The comics. Friendship is Magic Volume 19 has been announced. This is, of course, a combination of several issues in case you didn't want to collect them one by one. Of course, this has the story of Ocellus coming up with a project idea, as well as a few adventures and stories, along with Applejack and Applebloom learning the meaning of courage, and Marble Pie trying to make friends. Issues 84 through 88 are in this little compilation. So if you have missed these little short stories, it's a good way to pick up on them and grab them all. Of course, this is a advertisement for them because 3 of these comics have not come out yet.
Well, they're just saying they're going to put it out, so
They will be
Good to
coming.
know.
They will be coming out. It's just a heads up in case people are waiting for something a little more all encompassing.
By the way, that Ocellus story, very nice.
Along with that, the holiday special for 2019 has been released. I do not have my copy of this yet. That's why we're not talking about this just yet. But we will be talking about this yet at some point. But I would recommend going and picking it up anyway, because the holiday specials have always been a lot of fun, and I've really enjoyed them. Plus, in all honesty, this anti-price cover is just worth it.
Hork.
Hark. It's just hark, but...
Hark, man.
Yeah.
It was
I
a small
personally
second one.
like the fact that from this we got, like, the Rainbow Dash reindeer. That is still
Oh yeah,
one of
from
my
last
favorites.
year's. Yeah.
Yeah. We've gotten a lot of amazing things from these comics, and this one will probably be the same too. I just have to actually pick it up and read it.
I know that the artist Trish, who's done like a couple of covers, made a contribution to this year's issue. So if you like Trish's art, go get it.
In
It's
fact,
good.
I believe Trish did the Student 6 cover.
Which is
You're
freaking
right.
adorable.
The middle one.
Yep. So yeah, if you don't like Andy Price or you want to get the Student 6, the Student 6 cover is great too. The third one though, I'm not gonna lie, it looks like they just slapped a bunch of vectors onto a cover.
Yeah. By the way, who are you for not liking Andy Price? The man is freaking awesome.
Well, I'm just saying some I can understand some people not liking his artwork. I can get it. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I can get it as well, but still, why?
They're not getting it. If you have to ask why, you're not getting it. And Silverstream is really into that tree. I'm not going to read it too much into that. Instead,
Yeah,
we're going to go ahead and go back to merchandise talk because here's a little bit more close-up of Rainbow Dash. Not Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash always
Celestia
princesses in style. No, this is Celestia.
Which, by the way, the human version actually looks good.
Well, they both look good, actually. In all honesty, this actually gives me a little more hope for the whole pony life thing.
Mm-hmm.
If they can actually look this good.
Mm-hmm.
Granted,
Pretty
seeing Celestia with a potion in her hoof is kind of concerning.
I think that's more of a perfume, but who am I to guess?
Scrolling down, immediately seeing a chibi blackjack with a bottle of whiskey the same size as her. Okay, yeah.
Really? Actually, that would be funny as hell. That would be great.
Also,
like
Luna with pants. I like.
But yeah, this also has a bunch of accessories and stuff. So right now it's on Amazon for $35, but it's not expected to come out until April. Or item will be released on January 1st, but it won't arrive till April. Okay, yeah, I think Amazon needs to get their something together there. So yeah,
that doesn't sound quite right about that.
So it's being released on January 1st, but it will arrive on April 3rd if I order it by then.
Did you check the IDW website to see if it says anything about that?
IDW, no, mostly because I don't think IDW would talk about toys.
It's like, it could be because they're doing pre-orders or something.
No, we had about
Cole, where have you been for the past 5 minutes?
No, we had
Simple.
a bounce.
I've been looking at art.
We had a bounce back to merch. We had a bounce back to merch for a second. How about?
Yeah, no. I was looking at the stuff for I was trying to see about that pony comic because I want to get it.
Oh yeah, go for it, man.
I never said I was smart or
No,
paid
no, go.
attention.
No, you gave me the exact right thing. Go and get the pony comic. Don't stop. Don't let me stop you. How about instead we talk about the resurrection of the dead? Because there's nothing that says Christmas time rather than something rising from the dead.
It's alive! It's alive!
It's apparently
Well,
Toys
given
R
the
Us.
fact that this is a celebration of Jesus and he rose from the dead.
But that was Easter. And
I
I know, but
let's
you
leave
get
it.
my
Let's
meaning.
leave it. Let's leave it alone. We're gonna get way
Wait,
complicated.
what the fuck are you talking about? I thought this holiday was about friendship. Remember, there were the three leaders, the leaders of the Earth Ponies, Unicorn, and the Pegasus.
Hush, hush, hush. Now, why is Toys R Us alive? I thought you killed them.
Oh, you don't know about that.
I thought we did. I thought we killed Toys R Us too, but no. Apparently, they're coming back from the dead for Christmas. Go figure.
It's like
But-
they're dead for almost half a year.
But yeah, no, this is actually a new plan that Toys R Us came out with to try to come back from the dead. They started opening up small little stores in malls. These are like really tiny. This is reaching. I'm not gonna lie, this is reaching. Who here remembers the KB toys in malls?
I do.
Vaguely. But I'm
Oh, yeah.
guessing what
No.
they're doing is going to be trying to do what those calendar stores do. They just show up around November.
Not exactly. What they're actually focusing on is play areas. They actually want to make little playground areas that kids can play with the toys, and then want to buy them.
That's evil. But that's definitely what toy
That is
companies
not
do.
evil. That is smart.
They're gonna have a fun little train thing for the Thomas area.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be interesting as hell, but in all honesty, this is probably the best way to do a toy store, at least in this day and age. Problem with Toys R Us is basically you got a Walmart-sized complex with nothing but toys, and they never drop their prices for anything.
Yeah.
So
That's
that's a
probably what
recipe for
killed them.
disaster. That's a recipe for disaster.
And one thing I learned about the Toys R Us thing was apparently they were still striving in Canada for a while. So it's now my headcanon that they actually just went into a frosty. What's the state in which you're not exactly dead but not exactly alive? Schrodinger's
Hibernation?
box. We'll go with that. That's not.
No.
I would go into hibernation.
I
Yes,
would
they
go
went
with
to
they went into
hibernation in
carbonite
Canada.
just to stay
They
alive.
went into hibernation in Canada, Toa. They went into a frosty hibernation, and now they're trying to regain. Now that they've regained power in Canada, they're going to try to make their hasty, not retreat, advance
Yes,
into
advance.
the United States with their tentacly arms.
Actually, here's
I was about to say
here's
they're
a nice
long
little
necks, but whatever.
here's a nice little clip of their little outreach on this. These newer ones will be focusing primarily on play areas where kids can test out toys that they might buy in a much more exclusive and small environment. The employees are going to be more heavily trained, tech more modern, and a big focus on having easy tie-ins with online portal via touchscreens that let customers scan QR codes in order to order other products related to what they are playing with in the store.
They're gonna actually train the people? What
Yeah.
kind of insanity is this?
I
I don't know,
know.
CMC, but hug me, I'm scared.
I can't hug you. You're a robot.
But I want hugs.
Okay, yeah, actually, I have to give credit to Vaguely on that one, and yeah, that would be a retro gamer's dream right there. Since they never put things on sale, he found a copy of Mega Man 64 10 years later that was still in shrink wrap.
Wow.
Yeah, right?
Man, okay.
Dude, in the sellout days, there was Spider-Man 2 cards.
No,
Spider-Man
yeah,
2 cards.
I'm not gonna lie, this actually does sound really, really smart of them, and I kind of hope that this does get them back up and going, because I do admit, I want toy stores. I liked having some toy stores. I go to the Target and the Walmart over here. They have toys, but they're horribly mismanaged. They're hardly ever there. Walmart, I've seen more than enough times. I go by their toy aisles and like half of it is empty, and the other half is filled with Five Nights at Freddy junk.
Not my Walmart.
Or
My
Pokemon.
Walmart's
Yeah,
at least
I always liked that around Christmas time, when you get the various ads in the newspaper, there's always that, here's the Toys R Us magazine thing, and it
Dude, that
gives
was
you an
awesome.
insight as to what the kids are into these days.
Mhm.
That was always nice too. There's just
Yeah,
that big brick of a book that they gave you. It's like here's a Toys R Us catalog. It's almost like a Sears catalog except just half the size, but only with toys, so it's twice as much insanity.
Yeah, the Walmart that I go to is actually pretty well stocked. They're a little bit behind on some stuff, but it's a pretty well filled out area.
All right,
You want
well,
a Sears catalog? I've got a Sears catalog from 1908.
and
It's not the homes, isn't it?
No, actually, it's You see, the thing was with Sears catalogs is this particular Sears catalog that he has adverts for other catalogs that you could get, including such as a Sears home catalog. However, this one doesn't have it. I guess
Did
it
we
must have come
actually-
out in the later issue.
Yeah, this one didn't actually have the advertisement for the home catalog.
Well-
Unless they like pulled that page because, as it would turn out, they wanted to get a Sears house. You never know. You never know. Maybe that's what happened.
Well,
I
let's
don't
go ahead and
see any
talk a little
damage on
bit.
this.
Let's talk a little bit more into other random merch, and this one is also in a Cyber Monday sale. So, looking at the clock, you literally have 10 hours to do this as we speak.
Sorry, archivers.
Yeah, this
but-
is the only downside about the recording. You can't
Still-
get the deals.
Still, I would recommend checking it out because TeePublic always has a lot of fun pony shirts whenever we talk about them once again, and this is no exception. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit, grab a few of these fun... What? Okay, yeah, I'm going to grab that just because it's not exactly pony. It's pony, but it's not. Yeah, there's a lot of G1 stuff floating around here. Does that pony have... Oh, no, that's its mouth. I thought this pony had, like, giant lips for some reason.
Help, my ears are ringing.
Okay, so...
You didn't need those ears anyway.
So here's a fun one with Princess Twilight Sparkle and All My Friends Are Dead.
That'll...
There's a face
nugget.
missing because of the chat room.
Thank you. I'm glad I kept that up there for a little bit.
Oh, that's a great
Oh.
face.
Yeah, right?
All
Then
my friends are dead.
All my friends are dead. And here
Oh,
we
that's
have...
not true. Spike
the-
can live alongside her, so she's not all her friends are dead.
Shh. Let it have the fun. We are trying to have fun here. Keep wrecking the fun.
Aw, there's a baby Yoda in this section just because of my little...
Moving
Aw, that's
on.
adorable.
Moving on. Here we got a Zakura Zebra.
Ow.
I know.
I love Sea Pony Zakora. It's
And
nice.
yeah, there's a My Little Womp Rat here making fun of the little baby Yoda.
Hey, little baby Yoda is awesome.
Got it. We need to murder it.
And this
You
one,
try to, it'll lift you and throw you.
okay, this
I'm still
one
trying
just
to-
feels like somebody just slapped a bunch of things on a shirt, but thought I'd just
Yeah.
throw it out there.
Yeah, that's
Anyway, and here we have a Pony Life inspired Celestia Luna. And the Luna looks very disturbing.
Bum bum be dum bum.
I'm actually not seeing it.
Oh, you
No,
gotta...
I mean as in what he's seeing.
Well, I'm just kind of seeing the little bedroom eyes with Luna there.
Ah.
It looks alright.
Yeah, okay, maybe I'm over and
I've
maybe,
seen
maybe I'm
worse.
trying a little too hard on that one. So instead, here's an interesting combination of G1 kind of posing with a back shot, and it looks like her back has been tattooed to hell or something.
She's got the cutie pox circuit. Get with the program, season 2.
Yeah, come on, man.
Or a major case of the hunger pox. I mean, look at all that food.
Also, I found a Brody for Life shirt.
All right, well, here's Blackjack with a bottle of Blackjack.
And
what
that's
is
why I
G?
linked that earlier, and it's adorable.
Yeah, I know. I'm just actually throwing it out here. Here's Silver Stream making a heart.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, if anybody's asking about the little watermarks there, we all know why they're there. I can't do anything about it. Or she's advertising different fast food. Yeah, you know what? I'll buy that, different fast food. But yeah, they got a lot of different Fallout chibi shirts. You have Fallout Still Hooves, Fallout Calamity, Little Pip. Here's a Fallout Little Pip. So yeah, there's a lot of them, especially if you're a Fallout Equestria fan.
I don't know who's a Fallout Equestria fan in here.
Well, even if there isn't one, there's always at least 4 or 5 because Fallout Equestria is that big.
Mm-hmm.
I've worked too many years on that and still going.
By the way, I just
2
found
million
a
years
funny
and
reference to
going.
an old country song called "Save a Pony, Ride a Brony."
Moving on.
Save a horse and ride a cowboy. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
So
not
Autumn
that
Blaze
old.
mad at Cinderglow. Honestly, that's
Ooh, there's even a Pony Life version of Autumn Blaze, which is neat.
yeah. And let's see. I'm just quickly trying to go through this, but we should probably move on. Yeah, there's a
Ooh, I love
lot of
this
fun ones.
style.
There's a lot of fun ones. There's also a lot of Galarian pony ones in here, which are still pretty fun to look at. A lot of...
The Kanto Carousel also looks good for the Rapidash.
Okay, you know what? This one's an oldie but a goodie. Of course, I didn't choose the Brony Life. The Brony Life chose me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, the Pony Life Tempest is so adorable.
Okay, yeah, you know what? No, never mind. We're gonna... Oh, God, her eyes are huge! Okay, yeah, we're gonna go through these last couple ones and that'll be it. Save a pony, ride a brony. Pony Life Autumn Blaze. Seriously, those eyes are huge.
Oh, we
Isn't
have an
that-
Arizona shirt as well. The cow from them's fighting herds. Neat.
I've gotta say, like the Save the Pony Ride a Brony. I hate to say it, but that sounds like it's just going to encourage people to be mean to horses.
I'm still tempted.
also
I'm not gonna
the
lie, I'm
Christmas
half
looks
tempted to
good.
buy that. And of course, we have to do the meme of the day, which is "Okay Boomer," with a really
Yeah.
Neko Snicker did a great job with those faces, which you can get them without the OK Boomer if you
Yeah.
for some reason
Yeah.
don't want that. If you don't
Yeah,
feel like being attacked by old people, then there you go.
Mhm.
Or moderately old people, like it doesn't go to the oldest old people because the Boomer age doesn't start until like 1964. So
Oh my god, my mother was born in 62.
she's
let's-
technically not a Boomer.
You know,
Yay.
let's not get into the whole Boomer thing. In all honesty, there's people on all sides that suck.
I mean, yeah, but memes.
Memes
I
are
don't care
fun.
about the memes.
Now, NaPoWriMo has wrapped up. Of course, they still have their final article here for advising how to submit if you did do NaPoWriMo. However, they also have 5 editing tips for people who are writing stories. Of course, number 1, syntax issues or trimming down the word count. Syntax essentially is how your story flows. You read the story out loud. If it seems embarrassing, it may seem embarrassing, but somebody's going to do it anyway, so you might as well do it, and it helps you catch clunks. And if you're having trouble actually reading the story or you're catching little problems, you can see that maybe the syntax is wrong and clean it up a bit. Looking for repetition in both word and phrasing. Number
Which
2.
is what I got on to you in the first edit.
Moving on. Number 2, point of view problems. Basically bouncing around from first person to third person to omniscient.
Second person and the narrator and just being the narrator.
Yeah, it's hard to keep. You got to make sure you keep your point of view consistent through the story, and when going through the editing, make sure that happens. It also tells you which view is for what, like how a first person sounds, how second person sounds, third person, limited, omniscient. That too.
Whatever that word is.
The GSP problems. What?
GSP. Yeah, I got nothing on that.
I think it deals with grammar.
Ah,
But essentially, like using a punctuation in the middle of a quoted phrase, using homophones, meanings, common grammar mistakes, things like that. Just basically watching the grammar. Number 4, M dashes and N dashes. I have no idea what those are. Okay, I'm going to bring that up. And number 5, obvious but important. Keep practicing and have fun. You know, it's going to take time. You got to get your practice in, but try to keep having fun with it. In fact, I have to take a page out of an anime I just watched, Food Wars. Yeah, you know, when I'm having fun, I feel invincible. It's actually really, really hard to take somebody down if they're having fun.
And we're all having so much fun here, aren't we?
Okay, so apparently M dashes and N dashes are kind of like hyphens or something similar to. I have no idea. Read up on it if you're curious.
Yes, they are sort of hyphens. I know that at least one type is used if you're trying to wrap a word across lines and with it not doing the right thing, and another type is like if you're being cut off in the middle of a sentence.
yeah, that's the thing that you normally do with. Second was speaking. Welcome to the Brony Show, and then Toa jumped in. In written form, that would be a hyphen, and after show, Oh, parentheses, and then narration.
Damn. Sorry, I just looked at the chat. DM bringing the nostalgia back for me.
Oh, damn.
Damn!
I haven't heard that name in a while.
Love Hina?
Yeah.
Lavina. Oh God, I wanted to. I still want to watch that. I love Lavina was crazy when I saw it. It's like Tenchi, but set in real life.
Yeah. Although, yeah, of course, I am going to be one of those people that, yeah, the manga is far better.
It always is. At least, especially back then, you could be really hit or miss.
And yeah, I don't know. Just it was also because of the fact that the manga was allowed to do a lot more with it, where the anime I think kind of rushed through some parts.
Also, second, that thing that you linked, I'm down.
Well, I'm trying to determine what in the world it is and if it is what I think it is. But first, getting back to the rest of the news here. Amazon popped up a bunch of pony stuff for Cyber Monday. None of this we haven't already talked about, so just a quick run through, like the molded main 6, Twilight Sparkle with glittery rainbow wings. Sorry, you got the kid in the background with like glass wings, and I'm just like, what the hell?
Yeah.
The 3 princesses, all shiny. The Giggle Pinkie Pie that part of that CG commercial that we saw. Candyland with My Little Pony the movie. Still got to try to do Candyland with like 20 people and see how that goes. A bunch of princesses in a castle. I actually got this last year already for Christmas. Equestria Girl figures. Equestria Girl bigger figures. The baking book. Seriously, if you have any interest in doing baking stuff and you love ponies, why not? Ponies and baking.
The cake.
The cake. Pony Rainbow Dash toys. Pony Sea Pony toys. Pony Rainbow Tail Pony toys. Pony Poster Clip toys.
What? Yeah.
My Little Pony.
Wall posters, okay.
The main 6 has horrible Generation 1 abominations.
Everyone run.
Baseball's the toaster.
Spaceballs. Okay, and I actually ran across this. Looking at that Equestria Daily article. Toa saw it. So did you give out an actual read, or did you just look at it?
I gave a read and I just typed out my analysis of it.
Thank you.
It looks good and legit because I've seen that type of poster before.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and mention this a little bit here. We'll probably mention it next week since it won't be until next week, but it sounds exciting. So I just saw that there is a heartwarming tale organified.
It's basically a dude playing an organ.
Yeah, a dude playing an actual pipe organ, playing a bunch of MLP holiday music. That looks like it's going to be on YouTube, live streamed on Thursday, December the 12th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern.
Which is awesome.
In all honesty, it looks really interesting, and I actually encourage people to take a look at this and see about maybe watching it. It sounds like a lot of fun. Of course, I am going to try to post this in our show notes. I literally pulled that up in the last 5 minutes.
I can't tell if his pipes are newer than the one at my church, since we just we had to do a big drive to actually get them all fixed up and retuned.
Yeah, mine's electric. Mine was electric. I don't even go to that church anymore, so I don't know what's going on.
You guys go to church?
Used to. I got better. So, moving on. Silent Fallen 2, Bloodied Sign, blah, blah, blah. Our friends over at Fallen Interfold have released another Silent Fallen, this time number 2. Of course, this is inspired by Silent Hill with ponies. Wandering around the desecrated land filled with blood and darkness and monstrous creatures coming to attack you. We'll definitely be talking about this game at some point in the near future. Not today, but in the near future. Moving on. My Little
Yay.
Pony mobile game has released the newest event, Retro Revolution. And I don't know if this is based off of the comics or if this is actually an original idea of theirs.
I'm pretty sure this is comics.
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. But the
'Cause
whole idea...
when this was posted in the Discord chat, or in the Discord server from the MLP iOS Reddit, there was actually someone saying that now there are more ponies from the comics than in the show.
Ha, that's funny.
Well, making comics are cheaper than making a show.
Well, not only that, it's just that they got a wide variety of characters in the comics. It's actually quite amazing.
Yeah,
But-
especially with all the dragon characters that are.
There's more than just the dragons. But getting back on track here, this has to do with basically Ponyville going through the Ponyville days in the old past of Ponyville. Of course, Rarity is doing her best to make up outfits. I admit I kind of skipped through some of the story because I had no idea what the hell was going on. But she wants to recreate colonial Winniesburg in its timeless fashion. So, obviously, your goal is to just beat the crap out of other ponies, win against their ponies, earn ponies, and then beat up other ponies in the community to earn ponies. But it's another fun little event. They actually changed things up a little bit with Rarity battling other ponies. Usually, it would have it so that you could get 1 or 2 helpers and they would follow you through the whole thing. This one, every time you switch up to the next character, you actually switch up who your helpers are.
Next section.
Yeah, in the next section.
So
Which-
basically,
They did that, which was really nice. Made a whole lot more of the random ponies that are just around available for sale that aren't regularly. I know I probably dumped way too much of my gems into some of these. And they took notes from the last event because now the boss battle points went back to the old style where it was just a wait around rather than the I need to tap every one of these attacks, otherwise I'm going to be sitting here for how many times till I actually hit all of the attacks to get through, since you have to hit all of the attacks.
Yeah, that was a little annoying. Granted, they still have the tapping thing going on with the community, but that's only a few seconds as opposed to...
Well, that is a way to get around all of those bots that were
oh no, yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
harassing the leaderboards before.
Yeah, no, it makes a lot of sense and I'm all for it. I'm all okay with it. But yeah, honestly, it's a lot of fun and... Ooh, I should not have clicked that. Okay, hopefully it will stay quiet then.
Yeah, I dumped way too many of my gems in, and I had 3 helpers all the way, and I'm in the last section just grinding up to get the rest of the outfits unlocked.
Well, and I'm not there. I'm not in the last section in any regard, but I got plenty of time, so I'm not worried. So let's go ahead and move on here. And now with that, that is all of the news we have for the week, which means it's now time for the submissions. And boy, did we get a few of them. And the submissions are actually for blah. Sorry, my brain just exploded, and I don't know why. The challenge of the week. Our challenge of the week, which of course was replace the turkey. Something has happened to the turkey, either by accident, by theft, by weirdness, or maybe just didn't make one that year. And I asked you, how did your character replace the turkey, or what happened? Essentially giving you an open end to replace the turkey for Thanksgiving. However, we also have the protest initiative challenge. Did I just hear a border?
That wasn't the protest initiative challenge, but thank you for the input. No, the protest initiative challenge this week was Applejack's truck.
The toy truck. Yes.
yep.
Yes.
All right.
With a cutout. With the cutout in the back.
All right. So along with that, we got a few submissions. As I mentioned before, I actually was able to finally get some art done. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this up here. Once again, I I don't actually have this officially submitted anywhere yet. My phone was doing weird things after I took the picture, so luckily I even got this up. But, yeah, this is what I did. I actually went to a all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet, and that was my Thanksgiving. That is me with holding up chopsticks with a nice pile of Chinese noodles.
Fried noodles.
Fried noodles. Actually, I remembered what they were called, and now I forgot again, so I'm just going to call them fried noodles.
Odin, onigiri.
It's Chinese.
Ramen.
That's still Japanese.
Moving on. But yeah, Chinese place. It was fun. Funny thing is they also had a turkey there too, which you could actually carve up, so I did get some turkey slices. That was ironic. That was crazy.
Nice.
Yeah, I did kind of go the Christmas story route for Thanksgiving, and the ironic thing is I'm probably going to do that for Christmas Eve too, so what can you do? So, yeah, that was my Thanksgiving, and how we replaced the turkey. Now we have Toa, who replaced the turkey and also has the Applejack truck.
Somebody's mic is picking up. Okay.
That would be the garage that I live above.
Okay.
So, apparently Toa is driving Applejack's truck, a very badly photoshopped version of it, with the equivalent of a pumpkin and 2 squash, making a fake turkey.
Well, if you actually read the thing, I found that we are near an area where there are pumpkins with squash for limbs that kill a lot of people and use them for fertilizer.
Actually, you said, who knew a gourd monster was a thing? Surprising evil beings that like to turn creatures into fertilizer for them. You're delivering... So, you're basically driving around a man-eating pumpkin.
A dead man-eating pumpkin.
How do you know it's dead?
Could be alive.
Because I already hauled it out, put the top back on.
Oh my god. You robot chicken this!
Yeah.
It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown! So, Deathlight did not exactly do an entry for this, but he did do an interesting little art based on a really screwy Cheshire cat.
I was like, I'm used to the normal one. Then I see that, like, it unzips his head. That is fantastic.
Unzips his head, its neck, and it gets really, really freaky as hell. So yeah. So we're gonna leave that there, and we have a story by Vaguely Creepy, who already has it.
Vaguely.
Who was awesome enough to get it set up on DeviantArt.
Yeah, he even made the comment, hey, I got this done on time. You sure did, pal. You sure did.
So, of course,
It's a great read.
It is a great read, so I have to ask, does anybody want to read it for our group?
I can do that. I just have to find the link again.
Or you can check the show notes. I just put it in.
Hi there, mouse. Stop flailing at me. Alternate solution. Suki and Koldust paused at the bottom of the basement stairs, confused by the sight in front of them. After an exceedingly awkward pause, Suki finally broke the silence. Are we interrupting something? The griffin, frozen mid-step, paw hovering just over a flimsy plastic model of a house with his claw outstretched and his beak open in the middle of a pretend roar, settled back onto the floor amidst many other small models before responding. Yeah, giant monster battle knight. You need something or what? Cole pointed over to the stallion working at the desk in the corner. We were actually hoping to talk to Blank, so... The beige unicorn glanced over to once before he returned his focus on the model he was working on and replied, "Oh, hey guys, what can I do you for? If it's getting rid of the miner, I already told Circuit I'm not going to help with that." No, that's not it. We accidentally caught Circuit in a snare trap. Waiting a moment for some kind of reaction to a bizarre statement like that, and receiving none, Sukin continued. And he was just coming back with the turkey, so yeah, now we have to get a new one. today. But since it's late and the stores are probably already out, we figure you might be able to help us instead. Setting his tools down, Blank tapped a hoof on his desk for a moment, considering. I suppose I could get you one. You'd have to pay for it, though. Paying'd probably be easier. Giving the spooky-eyed unicorn an uncertain stare, Cole warily asked, I'm sorry, pain? What does that mean exactly? It means we get to throw things at you until you've suffered enough to pay for it. The griffin, still sitting on the floor, piped up, already holding a claw full of flimsy plastic trees. With a stare of his own... With a stare of his own, Suki added in, that sounds distinctly not fun. Blank turned around on his bench to face the two and gave a disinterested shrug. It's that, or you have to shell out actual money for a new one. Another long silence filled the air as Suki and Cole looked to each other uneasily, weighing their options. One vigorous session of being pelted with tiny plastic toys later, Coldust and Suki finally got to trudge back upstairs, with New Turkey in tow, and Coldust grumbling about how the trap wasn't even his idea in the first place. And as soon as the door was shut, the griffin picked up a gaudy pink, apple-ish yet somehow heart-shaped toy vehicle and hefted it lightly. So can we get back to smashing stuff now? Sure, bud. You really like breaking those, huh? Blank asked, pointing to the toy in his friend's claw, while his shadow started setting up the rest of the models around the room. Yep, don't know why, but they kind of fill me with rage. As if to demonstrate, after carefully removing the figures from the truck and setting them down, the griffin immediately spun in his paw and flung it at the wall, where it shattered into pieces. Mine are the wings that will purge the world! And so, Giant Monster Battle Night resumed.
Beautiful.
Vaguely is a wordsmith that I cannot rival at the moment.
Who I wonder is, who's the griffin?
Vaguely?
Oh,
Duh.
well, sorry, there's a few griffins in our group, so I wasn't sure because there wasn't a descriptor.
Whenever I draw vaguely, what do I draw?
And he did
John Vaguely?
both the challenges, which is really impressive. The
Yes.
gaudy little pink truck and getting the turkey. Good job.
Yes.
Yep. So, vaguely gets my vote, especially since it doesn't confuse me like the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown.
So would you like to pay with pain?
I've already paid with pain. I saw Tokoi's drawing and photoshopping skills.
Hey, they're not bad considering that I could have just left everything not covered.
You know what? In all honesty, the photoshopping isn't too bad. I mean, it's not like you got a lot of white edgings and stuff, and it looks quirky as hell, but it's still the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown.
Hey, you have your fun, I'll have mine. I did that in a day.
You really got to... Well, no, never mind. I did my art in an hour, so fair enough. But
I
I'm
did
still
my
giving it
art
to
in a-
Vaguely.
I did my art in an hour. I had like 3 references open.
I am giving it to Vaguely. So Vaguely, you win my vote. Coldust, what about you?
I vote Vaguely Creepy.
I'm not even arguing for my point. Vaguely is doing good work.
All right, so Vaguely
Got
wins.
Applejack's truck in there.
Vaguely
That's
wins the
good for
points,
me.
and I win just because I need to give myself a little bit of credit. Yay me for drawing. No, I'm not
I
kidding.
went because I actually used a reference for once for a pose.
No, it took me forever to get that pose right, and oh, don't get me started on the stool. But let's
References are your friend.
I did use a reference. That's how I eventually got it, but even then I had to redraw it like 5-6 times. Sitting is hard. So
I
anyway,
looked up a sitting cat and I used that as a reference and I ran with it. So
that works. So in any case, let's go on to next week's challenge. I'm going to go ahead and make it simple. We are just going to have one themed object. Otherwise, you can do whatever you want. And of course, it will be holiday themed. So my next week's challenge will be a Santa hat. Whatever you
We
draw,
had that once.
then we'll have it again.
All right.
Don't make me choke you with garland.
You can try, but I have no mouth, therefore I cannot breathe.
Nor can you scream.
No, I can still scream. I still got speakers.
Okay, then we're gonna do Santa Hat the Revenge. We're gonna do another Santa Hat. Why is it there? We don't know. Maybe somebody's donning it as a Christmas gift. Maybe the Santa Hat has grown 10 times as big and is now donned onto the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Maybe the Santa Hat just wants to feel loved. Maybe the Santa doesn't want to be questioned by his
revenge in parentheses on the site.
Or maybe the hat finally got burned out, so I had to go get a new one.
The Protest Initiative Challenge.
Yes, protest.
This week? That's a good question.
Good question.
Winter.
Better wrap it up.
Show me what a hot chocolate pony looks like.
Chocolate.
I think we did that once as well, but who cares? Let's have fun.
No.
Stop telling us what we've done.
Specifically.
Stop telling us what we've done.
Well, this will be my 200th one, so I'll have 200 of these.
Yeah, no, we've not done specifically hot chocolate pony.
Yep. I don't
think
want
we've
to see
done
a pony
ponies
with
hot chocolate before, but this is a hot chocolate pony.
Not to be confused with
Yes.
Choco Pony.
Indeed.
So base
is-
the pony off of hot chocolate.
I'd just say just draw them like you know those Coca-Cola ponies, where they have a glass outline they're filled up with the soda.
Basically, what I'm asking for is for you to show me your Swiss Miss.
Actually, that gave me a really awesome idea, and I'm going to have to look into a couple of things here. But anyway, let's move
Nothing
on.
for the Swiss Miss, really? You people
I
don't
get
know
ya.
your good hot chocolates.
Sorry, I was looking at something.
I just
Sorry, I was reading Vaguely's comment, and yeah.
no, I just chose not to laugh.
All right. Well, in any case, let's go ahead and move on here because we did take an awful long time there, and we still have a dating sim to wreck. So we're going to quickly change our little image here of our yapping dog so we know that we're in dating simulator territory.
Also,
No.
remember, we're 13 plus, so wink.
What is that yapping dog from?
Actually, it was
It's
from
from a Tumblr.
a Tumblr called a Winona Tumblr that unfortunately hasn't updated in like 2 to 3 years, so it's probably dead.
Okay, because I wasn't sure. It was making me think of the House Pets comics.
I don't blame you on that one.
Because it looked
Yeah.
like the main character King.
All right, and as we mentioned, this is Ponytail Adventures. This is the safe for work version.
Or no, he wasn't main. He was one of the mains. There was a lot of characters in that.
And of course, this is it's 0.3. Okay, let's quickly go over the settings. We just want to make sure that the audio. Oh, the global audio is really low, so we should be good.
So we're going to go and have Pinkie Pie date Pinkie Pie, right?
Well, let's see.
Yes.
Let's see what options it gives us. Let's start playing. This actually can be ran as an executable. I just decided to use a web browser to save a little time and effort. What is your name, traveler? My name? Oh, yes, of course. My name is,
So again,
George
you know what to
Harrison
do.
is second.
Lord Gets the Mares.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
I am Lord Gets the Mares. Of course. Ah, Lord Gets the Mares. We expect wonderful things from you. Welcome. Click, clack, click, clack. Train. The blaring of the train's whistle jostles you awake. The rheumatic thumping as it chugged along must have made you nod off sometime in the night, even with all the excitement stirring in your head. If the scenery outside the nearby window is any indication, it seems the train is slowing down ever so slightly. You can't help but think you forgot something as you yawn and rub the sleep from your eyes with a hoof. It takes your eyes a moment to adjust to the brightness sunbeams that gently fill the cheerfully decorated compartment with a soft morning glow. Good thing the weather ponies are better at waking up on time than you are. Oh no! What time is it? Bolting upright in your seat, you finally realize what you had forgotten. Today is the day you finally move to your new home. Wait, where are my saddlebags? And you can see them right here. And we can look at the window. There's rolling treetop hills just beyond the meadows. They speed by as the train rolls down the tracks. It's great that each seat has its own window. Watching the scenery pass by helps me fall asleep on long rides. So there's actually 2 saddlebags. You can actually see the one right here on the chair, and then there's one right underneath. I'm going to go with the underneath one because it seems sneaky. Ah, there they are, I think. Yeah, why not? These look right. It took months of planning, but as soon as you had enough bits for a one-way ticket, you knew exactly where you wanted to go. You reach into your saddlebag and pull out the travel brochure you've been studying for the past 2 weeks. Ponyville, the friendliest place in all of Equestria. From the rolling hills to the bustling town square, Ponyville is a town that has it all. Ponyville is a quaint township surrounded by meadows and farms, where hard-working ponies cultivate some of the Equestria's favorite foods. Oats, hay, and delicious sugar from those fantastic sugar cubes are just some of the many crops grown locally. And of course, the sweet treat that Ponyville is famous for, apples. Though Ponyville may seem like a simple village, it's also home to a lively downtown scene. Visit farmers as they sell their wares in the village square, or perhaps trot down to the market district and visit some of the wonderful local shops. If it's excitement you want to look for, blah 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 stable center area show rings. Blah 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 princess castle. Blah 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 she's a princess. Blah 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 friendship. Blah 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 twilight sparkle. Blah 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 duties. Blah 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 adventure in the forest. You're going to die if you go out there, but we're gonna make it sound awesome. Blah 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 blah. The Ponyville Chamber of Commerce urges mill ponies not to actually venture into the Everfree Forest without a proper guide. Safety best. I think. It is honestly ridiculously hard for me to read that, and I have my face glued to the screen.
Are you supposed to be reading all of this, or are you supposed to just breeze this right by?
I'm trying to. Flat fields. No, happy night. Pony sounds amazing, Cal, but when your pony feels everything the brochure made it out to be. Train noises. The train whistles. We're at the window. Friendly, warm, exciting. Sound of dinging. We're finally getting there. Train lurching to a sudden stop. Cheeks flush red. We are trying to get to some story here. I gotta give them credit. They at least give you a good warm-up, but wow. And it's focused towards the car, and he stands beside the open door, his expression thoughtful as he gazes at his pocket watch. Last stop! Ponyville! Have a fantastic day! And if you missed your stop, the train will be running again in 2 hours, making a round trip back to Catalot. The conductor hums a happy tune as he opens the door, allowing the passengers to disembark. You suck in a breath as you stand up from your seat. Your legs feel like jelly as your anticipation reaches fever pitch. Here I go. Swinging your saddlebags across your back, you let a small sigh. At least their familiar weight feels reassuring as you slowly edge your way up the aisle. The large crowd streams out the door in sequence until, finally, you find yourself exiting the train as well. The warm morning sun shines down and across the threshold, across the train platform. You squint your eyes and adjust to the brightness. You and your fellow passengers are met with a swarm of ponies standing in a semicircle beneath a cloth banner held aloft by striped poles adorned with ornamental gold finials. Festive balloons float along the breeze. Sun rays shining through vibrant shifting colors remind you kaleidoscopes and motions. Distinctly drawn banner says, "Welcome to Ponyville," in brightly letters. Good afternoon, ponies. A beige pony with bifocals and wispy gray mane steps forward in the semicircle. Her beaming grin pushes aside all thoughts of wonderment as you can't help but smile to yourself. My name is Mal Mal. Vote for me. She speaks cheerfully, drawing a hoof across her body and motioning towards the other ponies behind her. My humble staff and I would like to welcome you all to Ponyville. They will be your servants. Looking around, you notice that they are joined alongside the passengers of the train. They too share your beaming smile and fascinated gaze. The crowd talks among themselves in giddy whispers and giggles as they begin to meander forward to greet and be greeted by the mayor and her assistants. Soon the queue of sorts has begun to form, and you find yourself in a little group, barely able to contain the grin on your face that dawns on you. You finally made it. You finally made it! Excuse me, sir? You broke out from your thoughts by the mayor, who stifles a laugh as she realizes he caught you off guard. Oh, my apologies. Still a distance oriented from your travels. You can't help it being tactful. She really thinks you're out of it. Maybe you are. Right away, you take a fancy to the mayor. Perhaps it's the way she talks, or maybe it's a sensible yet a genial look about her, or perhaps she simply stands out as the icon of you having finally made it to where you truly want to be. Whatever the reasoning, your smile only grows bigger. Yes, I'm just a little worn out from my trip. You reply, chuckling. You can feel yourself blushing, probably straight through your coat. I'm just so glad you finally made it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just start skipping through till we get to a little more here. You're here, we're here, hooray, I hope you're here. Eyes wide in shock. Incoming! Following your gaze, you happen to see a shadowy figure descending upon the two of you. Or more accurately, on you. I'm just gonna let this image.
Cannonball!
I'm just gonna let this image burn into everybody's eyes here for a moment. And we got landed on with a punk. We got hit by a punk. Your saddlebags and the contents across the platform. We are knocked out. Every last bit of air. We're tunneled and desperately trying to catch breath. Welcome to Ponyville. Pinkie Pie has killed us. Despite the proverbial cranial damage, a bright pinky on top of your head rings as she leaves her greeting. Rapidly blinking, shaking your head. You feel your nose brush against something fluffy. It smells like cotton candy or cupcakes. It's just like cities you find the pony sitting on your chest with her back to you. The fluffy sensation on your snout is her pink poofy tail, which complements her equally pink poofy pink mane.
Wow, so her rear smells good. Cool.
Her tail does at least.
Well, it's close enough to the end. Okay.
Remember, everybody, this is innocent. She's sitting on her chest. Nothing else.
Until you get the other version.
Yeah.
By the way, second, be happy your character didn't go through this.
And, of course, now your cheeks are burning bright red. Pinkie Pie. Yes? Please get off, Mr. Lord Gets the Mares. Huh?
Well, you have just made yourself much more funnier.
Pink Pony Pinkie Pie turned her head and looked at you, her voluminous pink tail. Instead of moving, however, she just smiles. A smile so bright and cheerful, completely genuine, that you briefly forget that she sees you as a crash pad. Or the fact that your face is buried in her tail. There's so much wrong with this imaging. Ooh.
And yet,
oh god, it keeps getting worse. Every time I click, it gets worse.
Again, this is in the safe for work version.
Yes. Nice to meet you, Lord Gets the Mares. Pinkie, could you at least let the gentle cold up before you... I don't mean
By
to
the
drag
way,
my
second,
drip.
that was where one of the hyphens was in play.
Twilight Sparkle, the Twilight Sparkle, Princess of Friendship, Twilight Sparkle. She turns her head and looks at a corner of your eye. Your heart skips a beat when her eyes lock onto yours. She wiggles her rump like a playful pouncing kitten before bouncing up and off of your chest. She wiggles her rump. We just read that.
Yep.
Instinctively, you take a deep breath. This is not helping! Take a deep breath and slowly sit upright. Air lingers with a sugary scent. Bean looks down at you between her legs. You can't but smile as you stare back, trying to catch your breath. Hi down there. You look like you could use a hoof.
Hey, Cole, did you draw something like this once?
Suddenly, you're whisked by a hoof into a crushing bear hug from the pink poofy mared pony, maned. Oh, whatever. Hey, startling, stick to my landing, Mr. Lord Gets all the mares. She giggles, gives a final gentle squeeze at her before losing her hoof user and ballerina-esque spin away from her. And now we are finally off of all the crazy scenes that make us question.
By the way, if this is the safe for work version, I want.
Next time I'll just hoof it like every pony else. She laughs and snorts as she covers from the spin. Teeter on top of her bed as your rear hoof finds stable ground, shaking your head to dispel the dizziness. Find your saddlebags thrust back thrust upon your back, getting you back on all fours. And Pinkie Pie slips cheerfully, slips a few belongings back in your bags, patting them gently before she fastens them tight. as good as yummy gummy gumdrops. How is she so fast? What just happened? Mayor sighs before patting her on the shoulder, bringing your attention back to her. Yes, well, now you've met Pinkie Pie, the assistant of our town's most talented bakers, the Cakes, and a party pony of the highest regard across all of Equestria. Ah. Please, Mayor, only you could make a pink pony blush. Pinkie smiles sheepishly as she gently taps the wooden platform with her hoof. Everybody thinks very highly of you, Miss Pie, including this proud mayor. And in time, I'm sure Mr. Lord Gets the Mayors will have a similarly high opinion of you and your close circle of friends, who I'm certainly hoping he gets to meet very soon. Wait a minute. Are you saying, yes, Miss Pie, Lord Gets the Mayors here intends on becoming a resident of Ponyville? The pink pony gasps. I think she sat on something. Probably a pencil from the expression on her face. Knocked back on her haunches by the confirmation, her eyes sparkling as she clutches her face in her hooves with a look of unbridled excitement and happiness. Run for your lives. You didn't tell me our new ponies to really welcome to the town. I don't have that many. I don't even have my party cannon, greeting wagon, cake-making, fast-baking confetti shooter, or cake-making, fast-baking confetti shooter accessories. This won't do. This just won't do. Miss Pie, I'm sure we can. I have to go get it. Pinkie. A mere cry is unheard of as the cloud of dust shaped like Pinkie Pie's body evaporated into thin air, already a speck on the horizon before you realize she left. You only catch a brief glimpse of her poofy tail as she disappears behind a corner of a distant building. Only one can wonder where she's off to. Oh dear. Well, Mr. Lord Gets the Mayors, it looks like you might be seeing a lot more of Pinkie Pie in the near future. Even with a gentle smile, you can't help but feel wary as the mayor could possibly be hinting at. What do you mean by that, Ms. Mayor? Oh, don't worry about that, Mr. Lord Gets the Mayors. It's nothing, really.
Silently, something says, run.
The expression sells it. The expression sells it so stupidly well.
Run, you fools.
Now, where was I? She taps her chin as she looks away from you in a moment of thought. Oh, yes. I'll be conducting a guided tour of the town here in a moment. I'm sure you'll have a great time. We'll see you shortly, Lord Gets the Mayors. Performs a polite curtsy before heading down the platform steps. You can see butterflies welling up in your stomach as you think of meeting all the other friendly ponies in town. If they're anywhere near as pleasant as Mayor, then you've found paradise. I better make sure Pinkie found all my stuff before I go. Is there anything left on this platform? I got the Ponyville map! And there's a Pinkie Pie.
Well, I know what I'm avoiding.
Please do stop by later, though. I would like to know what you personally think of our town. And of course, there's a small matter of where you'll be staying as well. You can feel your cheeks turn red as you gingerly take the map from the mayor. Take care, Mr. Lord Gets the Mayors. I'll see you again very soon. Sounds great. Alright, so looking on the floor, we see a cupcake. No, a muffin. You look like somebody abandoned this poor little pastry in the excitement rush to get to the tour of the town. You wish to adopt this muffin? Yes, we are adopting the muffin. Still warm and fresh. To-do list. Welcome ponies. Ponyville tour. Question. Profit! This looks a pretty important planning document. Belongs to one of the mayor's advisors. Should I return this to him right now? Okay. But yeah, we're gonna explore the platform a little more here. Mayor and assistant slowly pulled out all the stops, welcoming to Ponyville. Banner's amazing. Was even amazing how standing up on its own without any ropes or anything. And how those balloons are just kind of floating in place like the... Suddenly the banner collapses as some of the balloons catch a warm gust and sail up into the clouds. Another deflates as two seem unsure of what they should be doing. Talk about an amazing coincidence. Can't help but feel someone responsible for the banner falling over all of a sudden, yet at the same time, it's just a coincidence, pure and simple. It just so happened to fall over the exact moment you mentioned anything about it. It's not like I went over there and personally knocked it over or anything, right? Alright, let's just take the clipboard now. Grab the clip. As you trot down the steps to the tourist, you spot the mayor conversing with two of her assistants, the trio talking among themselves. What, Raven? I'm sure it's somewhere. Our mayor of pale coat and dark mane looked panicked, adjusting her thick-rimmed glasses as she searches all around. It was just here. I'm sorry, Mayor. The assistant, a stallion in a tan coat and equally neutral mane, pats the mayor on the back. Miss Turner, if you could you help Raven try to find the clipboard? The mayor looks out of the situation already, though she forces a smile at her assistant. Yes, please. As the two assistants start the search, the mayor locks eyes with you. She gives a tired, silent sigh. You approach the group with a smile of regardless. Excuse me. The mayor lifts her ear as she turns towards you. Ah, Lord Kitsamels, are you here for the tour? You can sign it with either my assistants, Raven Inkwell, or Time Turner. The mayor motions to each of them in turn. The mayor, Raven, gives a forced smile, while the stallion Time Turner raises a hoof in a more congenial greeting. You wave back to each of them before turning to the mayor once more. Well, yes, but first you said you were missing a clipboard. Have you seen it? You be set upon by Raven, the mayor looking desperate. Yes, here it is. You can't pull the clipboard out fast enough, giving a nervous smile to the mayor. She takes it from you and whispered, "Thank you." As the mayor promptly hugs it to her chest, her eyes closed as she smiles. Well then, it's a good thing Lord's Kitsamels was here, wasn't it? Says a giggle from Raven, blushes while Time Turner just chuckles. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and kick it up a little bit notch here. Let's see. Look at the Ponyville. This is the plants. Green, rushing, sweeping. Here's apples. Here's more apples. Here's an apple sign. Oh, wow, look at the sign. Here's an apple barn. You couldn't tell, can you? And, of course, here's the Apple Jacks. You wait back to the filly. Several of the other crowd members join after you start. She smiles and sips up right in preparation of a speech. Fillies and Jessicoats, please clap your hooves together for our very own Applejack. The crowd stamps their hooves in unison, and you stamp along with them. Gentle and polite, rumbling greetings from the farmer. She turns to the file to their hoof. Oh, shucks, Miss Mayor, thanks for the greeting. That was making a sweep of the very strong Mary. You said, "Hi, I'm Applejack. Welcome to the crowd. If anything you need, this is my apple farm. Get the buck off my property. My little sister is not for sale. Apples are my thing. Apples, apples, apples. A super duper deal for today. And they actually are selling apples. That's right. Everything 20% off. Oh no, tourist trap. Who said that? Anyway, feel free to take a gander and let us know if you find something you like. Welcome to Ponyville and all. Thank you, Applejack, Apple Bloom, Big Macintosh. Let's give the apples one more round of applause for having us here today. Group kicks them out of cloud of dust, so their hooves right down in the glamorous glee. Apples give a polite bow. So many apples. Let's talk to Applejack. The strong-billed mayor explains a few things, and some of the tourists gesturing beyond the farmhouse through the fields. In that tale, we lost a whole crop of corn. Popcorn? All of it? Yes, sir. Took us almost 2 weeks to eat it all up, too. Well, all the stuff that wasn't drenched in chocolate milk. Sure. I hope that Discord fellow never makes a round to our cottage. Who knows what he'd do to our price azaleas? He ain't nothing to worry about these days. He's a bit of a trickster, but he ain't bad no more. That's a relief. Applejack looks beyond the chattering patron, noticing you approaching. Her sun-kissed cheeks are parted by a genuine smile. Howdy, partner. She extended her hoof, which she's taken her own. She gives you a strong, firm hoof shake. Her strength is surprising. She shakes you to your very core. See anything you like? How about this gorgeous apple I'm shaking hooves with right now? Do you have any recommendations? That's some hoof shake. Can I have another? Okay, I'm going to go for the overly flirty answer because that's what we do here. She gives you an uncertain smile, her head turning back and forth to some other customers. She visits with one of the baskets of apple flaps between you and her. Apples, she said. You got plenty of apples right here. Take your pick. I'm going to boop her on the nose. You reach over to the top bushel and boop her square on the nose. She says, blanket you for a moment, then glowers. Look, I appreciate it, Jester Han. It's something I'm running on the mill farm filly sitting around looking over for a coat friend. If you ain't gonna buy nothing, then please make room for some of the others. While Appleton giggles at a flister, their brother, Beck McIntosh, is giving you a stare down, doesn't seem too enthused by your honesty. Applejack looks like big tense. Give her a quick smooch, or that's enough space for now. Oh god, I'm gonna kill myself, aren't I? I'm gonna
Do
give her a
it.
quick smooch. You catch her by surprise and plant a smooch on her freckled cheek. She feels very warm in her coat, as soft as velvet against your... What the hey? Did you just... Applejack is immediately in a huff. She looks around in shock, then her eyes narrowed at yours. You can practically see daggers in her eyes. Why, Ayata? This doesn't seem to be quite the reaction you're hoping for. Her cheeks look as if they contain two raging, angry coals. You're barely able to get a glimpse of the raging apple seller as her hoof rockets across the stall counter before it cracks you across the jaw. The crowd gasps as you tumble backwards in a dazed stupor. Ah, Applejack! You fall back over the blow, apples swimming in your vision. Please, don't harm my guests. Your vision wobbles as you see the mayor starting to lean to Applejack, who snips back just as hard. It ain't right, Mayor. He's still a kiss. You're up. Kiss stealer. Vision starts to come back as the mayor stomps a hoof. There, that may be, but no violence in our tour. I'll take care of this, okay? The mayor turns to Raven, time turning to help you to your hooves. With an expression like ice, she speaks. Lord gets the mayor's. What you did was very rude. I expect you to behave while you were on this tour, understand? Yes, Mayor. Just that, the mayor is smiling. I won't scold you more than this. I think that bump will be a reminder enough, don't you think? You nod your head, the ache already building. That was a strong hoof that hit you. Very well, my ponies. Now let's spoil the day. We've got to share with you all. We just ended up kissing Applejack and getting beat for it.
But you got the kiss, which means we did the.
Step up to the stall, jaw aching from the bump. Miss it. Find yourself face to face with that upset, blushing Applejack. Orange man narrows his eyes. Look at the mayor. Mayor slips aside. Let's give Miss Applejack his space. She's right. Let's not poke sleeping tigers. Small feeling gives you a glower stance and probably ignores you. Guess she's upset with me right now. As he approaches the cheerful stallion, his eyes gaze on you with the weight of 1,000 hay bales. So, about the apples. The imitating sounds simply sticks your head, his eyes boring holes. Anxiety builds within. Before you know what's going on, you take a step away from the stall. Yeah, apparently I pissed them all off, so I guess we're moving on.
So now you can't romance Big Mac.
Yeah.
You messed it all up. You gotta start again.
Well, Lord Gethsemer's wasn't exactly the best pony in the world, and I probably am going to start. Well, let's continue on with the tour. Mare leads to down the farm towards the meadows. Summertime song, deep breath, fresh air. This is paradise. And another to the princess's castle. You gotta go cheerful as Ben continues to trot path. The pony seems interested you. Oh, my, this is nice, such a break from Manhattan. Looks so peaceful and quiet. You feel giddy with excitement as some charming abodes come into view. You have heard about the traditional customs in the house, but this is the first time you had a chance to see it up close. No bricks, no mortar, just straw and wood. Feels warm and inviting. Group trots until it reaches an elaborate building near the end of the road. And we're going to Carousel Boutique. Alright, and of course, Rarity. Welcome to Carousel Boutique. The fashionista strikes a passing pose and tourist starts to make us photogenic. Camera's going.
It's interesting seeing that they're using models kind of based off the
Movies.
You know what? I got clobbered by Applejack. Let's go ahead and whistle.
well, not like Rainbow Road Trip style. Or that was a movie as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, it was
Yeah.
based off the movie art style, yeah.
I guess it's not quite as stylized as the movie was, but yeah. They have the kind of same eyes.
Although that Sweetie Belle that just popped up on the side there looked like it was just a vector.
Well,
You can only do
she
so
got
much.
popped up and then got kicked away, apparently. There's Rarity, you're supposed to hold the door open. No, apparently she got the door slammed in her face by accident. Oh,
That's what kids are for.
The group turns him and continues down the path. Rarity scrambles to open up the door to the shop. She rushes inside. Oh, I'm sorry, Sweetie Belle. Didn't mean to let go of the door. Well, maybe if you didn't kick your heels and pose for the tourists. I said, I'm sorry, it's just a habit of mine. I really didn't mean to let go. Lovely exchange. It continues as they head down the road. And then to the cute little ornamental fountain. And then, boop, sorry, be more careful. Running into things, money, parents, Pegasus. And, yeah, Fluttershy. Okay. Oh, yeah, the door slam apparently reverted her back to her previous vector. So, Sweetie Belle got hit so hard by the door she movie-styled. And now we see Fluttershy running around, trying to catch animals. She fell, is all embarrassed, gets introduced. Hey, welcome. And now covering with her wings.
Yeah, doing the usual style of introduce all the characters in the first act, and then
Yeah.
second act you actually get to start actually making choices that are
Hopefully consequential and not the fact that I screwed up on Applejack and got beat the crap out of.
sometimes first act decisions can make an effect.
But it's very rarely.
And, yep, now we go over
I'm
to
just
here.
thinking of one game where, yeah, you can lock out one option just by a simple choice.
And, of course, we see Pinkie Pie
And
with the
it's
cakes.
not that obvious.
Hmm.
So, yeah, Pinkie, yeah, it's me, except for that one time I wasn't. Lots of crazy stuff. Foreboding, let's see. Apparently she gave us a cupcake and then immediately pincered us to ask how we liked it.
That sounds like a Pinky kind of thing to do.
And she asked why we gave her. Sorry for landing back on the platform, because you like me, because I'm moving soon. Because you like me. Of course I like you, you're my newest best friend. Plus you're halfway off the ground, hugging you so tight. And it's not all, come on, guess. Because I'm moving soon. Let's see, because I'm going to, yep, because you're going to be my newest neighbor. Oh shit.
You're dead.
What oh shit.
Okay, I'm gonna stop at this image here. We gotta actually get moving on to the video.
No!
We gotta move on.
Yeah,
That is...
yes, this is perfect. And this is just.
Suspense.
But yeah, there's a lot to go on with this. Whoever did this did it really, really well. I did not expect it to be this in depth.
Those... Both of their facial expressions, and just not in the house. That is the perfect kind of weird caption.
But yeah, be sure to check it out. It is in the show notes. It's up to you on which version you want to do. But it does look like a lot of fun either way, so I don't think you can go wrong whichever one you decide.
So basically, the uncropped version or the cropped version?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
But beware of the.
You know what you're
beware of the uncensored.
You know what you're
Yeah.
getting into if you're getting into that. I'm just gonna be blunt. We know you know what you're getting into. There is no question there. All right, so quickly gotta just do a change up here. And we're gonna go
Nice. Commander wins. He already posted art.
I'll have to take a look at that in just a second, but let's go ahead and get into our video segment, starting off with once I get a Pinkie Pie from every episode.
Twinkie Pinky tasty cupcake with fudge. Press is this? Alligator gummy. Tons of fun, tons of fun. Yeah. So much. Keep smiling delish. Got it, Ann? Chocolate rain, but it's not. Crack up. Chicken. Tons of fun. Bacon stop. Like this. Cannon, take the cake. The dirtiest dirt. Tons of fun. Now, oink, oink, oink. Again, brother. Tons of fun. One bit. Stick-a-lord. Super scary. Tons of fun. Have a problem. Salad. Tons of fun. Stash. Bar. Brown. Or shoot. Uncontrollable sobbing. Tons of fun. Millisecond. Fruit out roundup bus is deep. I'll give you cuddles and too much? Never mind, they're gone. Tons of fun. You'll need these. Tons of fun. Real cream of the crop. That's zero. Huh? Wait, what's going on? Amazing. Oh, it's a mess. Tons of fun. Starting this all. Tons of fun. Smoothinator.
I need my ring to...
Tons of fun. Cupcakes. Tons of fun. Tons of fun. Tons of fun. 19 Perfect. Tons of fun. Changeling. That's Starlight. Try it. You want the long or the short? Maud will love it. Tons of fun. Tons of fun. The pony for you. Ember party. I'm at small. Tons of fun. Miss Harshman. Try this. Tons of fun. Tons of fun. Yeah. Tons of fun.
I think there's tons of fun.
Tons of fun. Tons of fun.
I think so too.
Tons of fun. Tons of fun. Not going. You are to Ponyville. And a carrot cake stick. Tons of fun. Tons of fun. Tons of fun. Very relaxing. Tons of fun. Red? Is it reddish? What I do? Tons of fun. And laughter. Tons of fun. Tons of fun. Tons of fun. Come on. Fun curling until you're tons of fun. Tons of fun. Tons of fun. Hey, my pop. Tons of fun. So blindfold was really
I didn't know that Pinkie Pie was in that few episodes.
What? Wrote it? Tons of fun.
Yeah,
Magic
I thought she was
fire.
in way more.
Flower pot. Tons of
She leaves an impression whenever she is.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Tons of fun. Tons of fun.
She just scars you and makes you think that she's in everyone.
And she's only gone for like 2 or 3 episodes at a time.
Tons of fun. Twilight Surf. Tons of fun. We're here. Then we mix and we beat. Tons of fun. Tons of fun. Tons of fun. Tons of fun. CMC. This is just White Pie. Lucky cookie. Tons of fun. Ooh, ooh. Tons of fun. Tons of fun. Tons of fun. Tons of fun. Crossfire.
Okay, that one was a 4.
Goes by.
Crossfire, okay.
I'm going to visit Cheesy Cheese at his
Okay,
lab
I'm not gonna lie. I was going through what videos I haven't done on the show, or at least I have marked as not doing on the show. But half of them, I swear I did do on the show, and I just haven't gotten rid of them. So now I really don't know if I marked them right or not. So I put this in here because it's marked as one I haven't done. Hopefully I haven't. If I did, my apologies.
so I can find my
It's
life's
always fun.
purpose. Okay. Is that all?
Can we go now?
Yay, it's the Luo factory.
Welcome to the La Factory.
Hello, Cheesy Cheese.
Pinky Pink, I need your help. I lost my laugh.
Oh no. But you run a laugh factory.
Yes, that's why I need help.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Wanda.
Wanda who?
Wanda, hey. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Weird Al.
Weird Al who?
Weird Al, your laughter go. We should get it back. Knock knock.
Who's there?
E.
E who? Thanks for trying, but I think my laugh is gone forever, sad face.
Do you want to run the factory instead?
No thanks, I need to see Pony's smile in person.
I understand. So does Cheesy Cheese.
What the hey? That was the solution this whole time. You can't lol till you make lols and see the lols.
I don't know if I can do it, Pinkie Pie.
Lol.
What the hey?
It's Pinky Pink. You accidentally said Pinkie Pie. Lol.
Oh.
Hey Sluckworth, knock knock.
Woes there.
Megan.
Megan who?
Making you laugh is quite difficult.
Lol.
Yay, I saw Lal.
Lol.
Lal.
Lol.
Lal.
Lol.
Lal.
Let's sing.
Chickens and dungarees. If you want laughter, then stick with cheese.
And that's how I remembered my life's purpose. To keep making Ponies smile and lol.
Good you, Pinky Pink.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Miley.
Miley who?
Miley.
Nice. Okay.
By the way, just a real quick one. It looks like Round Trip did post a recent video in regards to the series finale. Might want to take a look at it. I think it's another one of those submit your own OC for the thing. Moving on.
Many things.
We would like to introduce our next performer. Give it up for Mod Pie.
Stand-up comedy with Mod Pie.
Oh no, it's the trippy one.
You mean the hyper ambience one?
Yep.
Yep.
Do you dislike my comedy?
Is Discord having problems today?
It could be because people are in different zones. It times you out, links you up with a different network.
Yeah.
Or it really could be region. CMC, can you check?
What's going on?
Discord's having problems.
It just basically it's kicking people every now and again.
Discord is?
Well, actually, what was kicking me, but rather, I can't hear anything until I leave the call and come back.
Huh, weird. Anyway, continuing on. TF2 analysis.
Also, this was at BronyCon. I saw it as a holiday.
Well, now it's officially released.
Yep.
Good
My
job.
grandfather once said, "In peace you prepare for war." Myself, I believe war is the only path to peace. That's why I wanted to join their little club and show my skills. What happens? A certain Scottish mare tried to kill me. Then I learned that those analysts would never be true soldiers, and I would simply have to build my own army instead. And then that grey pony made me an offer I couldn't refuse. He offered me the resources to build my machines, and all I had to do was crush those who had wronged me. And then at my point of triumph, that grey pony abandoned me.
Ah, crap.
But thanks to that golden fox, my body and my machines were blown to pieces, not to mention my plans as well. I simply have to find a way out of this crazy mare's sword. It's not that I don't like killing these analysts over and over, but these superforms of theirs... Wait a minute. The superforms all involve transformations of some sorts. That Scout and her guardian angel. That cute little alicorn turning into a dragon. An overgrown pigeon turning into a bird ball. That Scottish mare becoming a lion. And that pyromaniac turning into a fairy? Witch? Whatever. Maybe if I can get my host to activate hers, it might trigger a transformation that can give me my own body again. When I find my way out of this sword, I'll get my revenge. On the grey pony first, and then I'll crush those analysts with an army like the which none have ever seen.
You know, it probably says something about my sanity when the voices in my head are talking to themselves.
Never mind you, sweetie. We must unlock your superpowers.
Meh.
Meh? What do you mean, meh? Aren't you frustrated that everyone is so much more powerful than you?
Not really. I am Pink Lemonade Pone, and as we all know, when life gives you lemons...
No! When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad! I don't want your darn lemons. What am I supposed to do with these? Demand to see life's manager. Make life rule the day before we can give back.
Johnson
I need lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the one who's going to burn your house down with the lemons. I'm going to get Finn to invent a combustible lemon that'll burn your house down.
Finn would never do that.
Need a hug?
I've heard that quote
Actually,
way
you know
too many
what?
times.
Yes, I do need a hug. Desperately. Problem is, I don't have my own body to receive them. If you found your super form, I might be able to get a body of my own. For hugging.
Okay.
Also,
Excellent.
this is Sweetie
Now,
Blue,
first we need to
Shiver
try
Pony
is-
extraordinaire.
Super form? I got this. Aw, I don't get an over elaborate 30-second transformation sequence?
Not in the budget.
Fair enough. Now where's the Grumpy Gus?
He becomes the cat.
Give it a moment. It's a mongoose.
I was close.
Aw, you're so cute.
What? Cute? No!
He's adorable. Let's hug him.
He's a ferret.
Ferret, mongoose, about the same species.
So I looked into the thing from the In a Nutshell guy. He's not looking for a bunch of submissions of ponies yet. Right now, they're trying to figure out if they can actually do that by putting together a submission template to see if they can get enough people that can help do the editing of making pony packs.
I'm down for
their life
that.
a whole lot
Because
easier.
they had only 4 people to do the thing at the end of season 8.
I can probably help. You've seen my edits. I can do rather good edit.
Moving on.
Check out
No
the
mercy.
description of their newest video
All right. I get to contribute.
And now, totally legit recap going to seed.
That was interesting. I just don't like the fact that the two center things, rather than having one something
I'm gonna go wash
off
my
to the
beehive for
left.
supper. Go wash my lady party.
Oh, the grape jelly. Yeah, the grape jelly is always fun.
All right, Apple fam. Today marks the start of the conflagration, and you know what that means. Apples. A fuckload of apples. That's what everything means to you. Yeah, but these apples only happen once every 100 moons. How long is a moon? Can somebody clarify this for me? Hey, we don't ask questions in this house. Questions lead to knowledge, and knowledge leads to moving away and not picking fucking apples. But I don't want to die on this farm. You better help out. If we don't complete this harvest by the full moon, the gods will burn our lands and ravage our bodies. That's why it's called the conflagration. I could do with a ravaging, and so could you. She got one from Rainbow Dash that one time in the hayloft. Hey, we were wrestling. Then why'd you cry the whole night after? She hit me real hard. Yeah, I'll bet she did. Anyway, we need to hurry and get this done or we're all gonna die. Don't worry, I called in some backup. What's up, nerds? So, you guys gonna try and catch the chupacabra? That shit's not real. Yeah, it fucking is. The chupacabra is a demon of the old world who turns tiny plants into big plants and then jumps over barns. When he looks at rope, he glows. Legend says that if you kill him and smear his blood on your trees, they'll make apples forever. What if they aren't apple trees? Doesn't matter. Sweet, I'm gonna kill that fucking thing. God damn it, Big Mac. How come Apple Bloom gets to go fuck around trying to catch Goldie's senile fever dream? We never got to do that. Nope. Remember how hard we had to work after Mom and Dad died? Yep. Like, there was that one morning I ran off to play and Granny threw me in the latrine as punishment. She left me there the whole day. Yep. AB should be acting like an adult by now. That's how it was for us, and look how we turned out. Hey, shut the fuck up. Yo, the chupacabra tagged your field, bro. He's claiming your shit. Now you gotta kill him or you're a pussy. I'm gonna curb stomp that motherfucker. Damn it, Apple Bloom needs to be working, not fighting a turf war with this too many cats having bitches Alzheimer's induced delusion. Hey, I don't have Alzheimer's, it's just regular dementia. Or maybe toxoplasmosis from all the cats. She's just a kid, let her have fun. You never let me have fun. That's because your parents died and I was stuck raising 3 kids and trying to run a farm by myself without going broke. Our lives were shit and I needed your help. Things are better now, so let the one kid who still can have a fucking childhood. So what, our lives were just shitty so hers didn't have to be? Exactly. That's bullshit. I never got to do anything. You know, I've never even had a boyfriend. Yeah, I said boyfriend. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. We'll find that fucking monster you made up before we find her with a dude. Apple Bloom, you need to cut the shit out. There's a time for fun and a time for work. But all we do is work. Right, being alive's the time for work. We can have fun when we die. But dying's the least fun thing. Not if you worked hard enough. When I was your age, I yearned for the sweet release of death. Okay, I'll talk in your language. If we catch the chupacabra, we'll get more apples. All right, I'll make you a deal. Help me with the apples today, and tonight I'm gonna go on the internet and find out if the chupacabra is real. If it is, I'll help you kill it. If it isn't, you gotta get back to work. All right, deal. And that's when it hit me. I only had so much time before Granny completely lost her mind, and then who's gonna run this whole business? The guy who only says 2 words? I never had a choice. That's why it's important to grow up as fast as you can. Why can't we use industrial farming equipment like the rest of the civilized world? It'd make the work faster and drown out your bullshit. Hard labor's good for you. It made me the person I am today. A workaholic who's still single in her mid-20s. I'm waiting for the right guy. Yeah, sure. Guy. Why does my whole family think I'm a damned homosexual? All right, chupacabra. Dear God. You guys, I am so sorry I didn't believe you. The chupacabra is real. Wait, hold on just a second. Not only that, the government's covering it up. The internet says so.
God,
Our point was that Apple Bloom should
no.
have fun, not that this shit's actually real. Also, aren't you best friends with, like, the government. It's not just that. I kept reading and I learned hella other true shit too. The Wonderbolts are spraying chemicals in the atmosphere. Celestia and
dear
Luna
God,
are
not
actually
this
lizard ponies.
bullshittery.
The Earth is flat, the cake is a lie, and our entire reality, even our thoughts and voices, is an animated simulation created by interdimensional puppeteers called Canadians. Yeah, right. We need to go pick apples so our farm doesn't burn down. Fuck picking apples. There's only one thing that matters. The truth. Thanks for helping with the traps, AJ. This is fun. Hey, I'm not letting some government-protected apple demon trespass on my land. Also, yeah, it's kind of fun. Now let's go stake this bitch out. What do you mean? It'll be like a slumber party, but in a tree and with guns. Oh, cool. All right, now we wait. Wake me up if I fall asleep. I want to shoot it too. Don't worry, I will. A girl your age should know what it feels like to take a life. Thanks, AJ. You're the best sister ever. Nah, not really. All these years I've had this resentment towards you for being too young to remember all the horrible shit that happened to us. You weren't burdened by mom and dad dying, and you always got fed even when there wasn't enough for everyone. I told myself that going through all that was a good thing because it made me tough, but it was just a shitty roll of the dice. I thought you needed the same thing so you'd grow up disciplined, but I took it too far. If your life isn't better than mine, then what was all that suffering for anyway? I'm glad you're having fun, and I'm glad we can do it together. Yeah, that's probably a good thing. Dude, wake up. No, Dash, it's wrong. What? It's the chupacabra. Don't worry, I got it. Well, that was retarded. Sorry I almost shot you, Big Mac. Thank the gods you fell into that pit we dug, or I would have blown your brains out. You need to stop taking Ambien. That shit makes you sleepwalk. Anyway, where's Goldie? I thought she was with you guys last night. I haven't seen her all morning. Where the hell could she... Oh, shit. We set a lot of traps out there. Fuck. Dear Princess Celestia, this week I learned that conspiracy theories are like fairy tales for adults. They could be a lot of fun, but don't take them too seriously, or your geriatric relative could step in a steel jaw trap, shatter a leg, and almost bleed to death overnight. Also, people can just go on the internet and lie. Can you do something about that? Your humble subject, Applejack. P.S. You're not a lizard, right? Which one's Applejack again? Cowboy hat, says lots of words wrong. Oh, right. You know, she dreams about fucking the rainbow one a lot.
Seen our mother was in porn?
Beautiful.
They put that one in.
Of course, Luna would know that.
Yeah, they looked out. No death there. Okay, comic dubs.
Fun!
Wow, Spike, you finally grow wings.
Wait, so if I have wings, does that make me a...
Yes. Spike, it is my greatest privilege to anoint you the newest princess of Equestria.
Huh?
Wait, what? What?
Hear ye, hear ye.
No! No!
I now appoint thee Princess Spike.
No, 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 no! Stop! No! This is so fucking dumb!
What are you talking about, Twilight? This is my greatest achievement yet. Now, be on your way. Go back to your library or whatever it is you do. Yeah. Princess of Friendship. Yada yada blah blah blah.
I'm sorry, I had to not try to laugh so hard because of that whole thing.
Oh, Spike, you're so cool and amazing. How could I not have loved you sooner? Will you and your fabulous mustache be my special somebody?
Yes, Rarity.
Second, I'm trying not to laugh. It's really hard not to.
Rarity.
Why do you even have those?
Get out!
You know, Spike, holding them down by your crotch is really not helping the situation much.
Did you see anything? No, sir, I didn't see you playing with your dolls again.
Good!
Thank you for taking that quote.
What's that from again?
Spaceballs.
Oh, Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lord Helmet playing with the toys that never got produced because of Lucas. Thanks, George!
Hey, G.
No, come on, it can understand the reasons.
Yeah, that's the whole reason they did the merchandising bit, because they couldn't.
Cooler than you.
Why you do this?
Bruh, that wasn't very cash money of you.
Cash money?
I still don't get it.
It's an old meme.
Yeah, that
Checks
was
out, but it's
okay.
an old meme.
Here's an animation loop from somebody who actually does some pretty good source filmmakers, but I'll just let you have at it.
With a portal background.
Let us be happy that we clothed and not freaky.
I think I would put just, jeez. I'm actually insulted.
Your standard for our show has gone down drastically.
It hasn't gone down that drastically.
No,
And
my
besides,
opinion is
I've maintained the
it's
same
just,
standard. I've always maintained the same standard. I've just relaxed a bit on the strictness of it.
As long as you have an apogee in the corner, this is going to be a safe stream.
Exactly.
But Suki knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, I don't follow.
I'm supposed to know about what?
No idea.
Okay, so I found some new tech, but I don't know if it's useful.
Alright, okay, hold on. This is an 18-second video, so this goes fast. This is parodying speed run thing. Just have fun with it.
Okay, so I found some new tech, but I don't know if it's useful or not. So just do the standard balloon skip, but then with the precise shuffle jump, you can clip into the front carriage of the train and hit the speed lever to accelerate the train, starting the Canterlot cutscene early. But you can see if I do that, I start falling out of bounds and die off screen before the cutscene ends. I haven't found an application for this, but if anybody in the community can find a use, that'd be great.
Yes.
I know the joke, and I love it.
Alright, and here's our last video for the night. So, Pony Simulator, Pinkie Pie. Dubbed.
He's not dying on her watch.
Nope, he is not.
Support me on Patreon and Ko-fi. Links in the description. Thanks for listening, and be sure to subscribe. Good night, everyone.
Alright, and that is our last one. So, unfortunately, that means one very, very important thing. It means that I've fallen behind. But it also means it is time for us to end the show, which we've had a lot of fun. We went overtime once again because we always do that, which is always a good thing. In all honesty, it means that there's so much pony we still can't keep up. Plus our shenanigans alone make up for a lot of the time, which I'm sure you guys all enjoy, our general insanity as we talk about Dakimakuras and random toys. But let's go ahead and wrap things up with a final shout out here and going down our list. Crazy Matt Captain.
Fires, explosions, all the way around the opposite direction. Yes. Yes.
All right, then Deathlight Productions.
Good morning, night, wherever you happen to be, and see ya.
Then let us go on to Textalion.
Not at all.
Toakoi.
Thanks all for watching, and shout out to our Twitch people of Alfred Ducas 100289, Archfayfriend _Stormcloud, Commander Root, Lorex, Playmaster 4, me, Virgo Props, and Windsock. See you in the after party.
Alright, and on to Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
Get the hell out and go to sleep.
Then
Fuckers.
Cold Dust
Sleep is good.
or Dead Dust. Dead Cold Dust.
Calling all Cold Dust.
Are you there, Cold Dust? You're muted if you're there. I guess he's not. Alright, in that case, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us for another episode of The Brony Show. Be sure to stay tuned for the Coffee House After Party, which will be coming up live on our Vaughn stream. Otherwise, Winchester Wednesday is a lot of fun and shenanigans with Winchester and his awesome crew. Be sure to keep an eye out and check that out. Friday, I know we keep saying it, but we're still trying to do it, trying to get our RPG session back on track, and we will make announcements. If no RPG, we'll do something. I should try to do something with that Friday. Saturday, though, Gaming Meltdown with Creature, which is always a ton of fun, and so be sure to check that out. Of course, we also have Sunday with the Circuits Gaming Room, and we have already found our next game. We are going for a month of Halo. That's right, we got the Halo all of it in one edition, except for the newest one, for obvious reasons, but you can play a lot of Halo here, so there's going to be some Halo playing. And Monday, be sure to tune in an hour early for the Equestrian Flag Stop, commonly known as a Jackbox Flag Stop. Other things can and may happen with Cold Dust and his crew. Along with that,
Call it a Jackbox Flag Stop.
I'm kind of running out of ideas of random
An
names.
Equestrian Jackbox.
Okay, Equestrian Jackbox. But also a reminder that we also have the Brony Show, and what we'll be doing next week, you'll have to wait and see. Then in that case, I'd like to thank all of our IRC chatters. Thank you so much for Commander Something for keeping an eye on the chat, and also nice to see you again. And then thank you to Cloud of Deconquest, Cold Dust, Cool Dude.
Again.
Huh?
CMC.
Commander keeps kicking me during the shoutouts, and I'm laying away from that computer to be able to slash.
We also have CMC here, and we love him.
Enter.
We have Cloud of Deconquest, Cold Dust, Cool Dude, Cyclose. That's a new name. Hello! Sarcasm, DM12, Fantastic Fred, Glass 4, Sonic 5421, Techman, Textalion, Toakoi, Vaguely Creepy, and yay! Archivers. Also, I want to give a quick shout out to all of our wonderful archivers out there that are watching us on YouTube. Also, those on live stream watching us on YouTube, Twitch, and Vaughn. Thank you so much for taking time to check us out, whether you got us listening in the background, watching actively, participating in chat, what have you. I love seeing you all here. It really brings me a lot of joy that you get so much entertainment out of our insanity, and it helps me keep doing this every single week for your entertainment. So, for our finale here, we have a wonderful little parody of Being Big is Great. Of course, the My Little Pony song of the CMC once they suddenly became adults. In this case, now it's Being Big is not so great. Not that great. Enjoy the parody. Good night, everybody.
We used to wake up feeling joyous and small, but look at us now, we're barely happy at all. No matter what we do, there are always mistakes, because being big is not that great. Got tons of bills to pay I didn't before. Being broke, what a joke. Keep the stress on some more. Bills, insurance, and the IRS we can't seem to save, because being big is not that great. Being big is a newfound plight. Existential dread will keep us up all night. Growing up they seem to overrate, 'cause being big is not that great. Leaving behind behind all the old friends you've known. Stepping out, growing up, now you're suddenly alone. Depression, hello. Optimism, hell no. When did I become so irate? 'Cause being big is not that great. Being big is a fact of life. You can learn all that you can, you're never all that wise. You can't get a job in this economy. 'Cause growing up is going awfully. I will go to school to get a job and someday retire. Yeah, good luck with the debt and finding someone that'll hire. Housing prices are sky high, why is it so crazy? Older generations say it's because you're lazy. Can't seem to find the time to chill out or play. Once awake, gonna take all the hours of the day. Used to have dreams and passions, they've gone away. This is certainly not okay. 'Cause being big is not that great. Not that great.
I'm suddenly depressed, and I want to do a big kids thing of drinking beer.
And then there's some of us that actually enjoy the work they do.
Yeah, you
Drink
haven't.
more beer.
But you're not grown up yet. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Coffee House After Party in just a moment. We'll be right back.